And we're back. It's a high school football Friday night. Don Sloan, Bill Phillips here. This is Sports Friday on the Go, and what a setup. I mean, it looks like we're on a Hollywood set studio.
Absolutely.
There's
Absolutely.
cameras, there's lights, there's a lady running around telling people what to do. Oh, that's your wife. And anyway, it is a high school football Friday night.
It is.
Night three.
Believe it or not, 3 nights of high school football at the end of June. We haven't even hit July. I'm ready to go for the regular season now. Everybody's, fine-tuning their game. Some teams are going to get some days off. They'll hit July training. And then before you know it, we'll be kicking off the regular season.
Yeah, and it will be a high school football Friday night for real. So it's Sports Friday on the Go, high school football media days version. And, boy, we've got a lot of fun tonight. We've got in-house. We're going to have Steubenville Central and Toronto, coaches and band directors. We've got Edison tonight, Oak Glen, Brook High, Weir. I'll even bring out some memorabilia from the past that Brook fans you'll want to see this. So you've probably seen it before, but anyway, it's
fantastic stuff.
It's some good stuff.
Memory lane, going down memory lane, never is a bad thing.
Well, let's kick things off. We're going to talk about Ohio Division 7, Region 27, because our first team is Steubenville Catholic Central, and they'll be coming up after our first break. And in that region, you've got the Crusaders in Division 7, Region 27,
loaded with local talent.
Yeah, and Bridgeport, they're on the game of the week with Central this year. I'm really looking forward to that. Shady Side, River, and Conotton Valley.
Rivals.
Conotton Valley impressed a lot of people last year and turned heads with their playoff run.
Yeah, they have turned the corner over the past few years, and last year was another great year for Conotton Valley. The Rockets getting the job done. That's a good group of teams right there. That's a group that people are going to hear from come postseason time.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Crusaders of Catholic Central and head coach Eric Meek, and a guy that we've known long enough. That he's not just he's a friend. He's a friend of ours. We've known him for so long.
Yeah.
So a lot of fine sponsors, and if you can tell us who some of them are.
Well, I'm going to put the glasses on, make sure I don't misread anything. And West Virginia Northern Community College. Fall semester starts August 25th at West Virginia Northern Community College. Choose from programs in healthcare, business, and the trades. Register now and take the next step forward. M&M Hardware, you got the burgers, Don?
You got the grill, Bill?
M&M Hardware has the grill. If you're looking for it, cook up some burgers. If you're looking for any summertime grilling needs, they have everything you need at M&M Hardware. Check them out. IBEW, local Union 246, trained to electrify.
And Edgar Snyder. There's never a fee unless we get money for you. Edgar Snyder. And look at that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's big time.
Hollywood, the sunshine, it's like Hollywood studio.
And you know what? Jack Hillgrove just walked on set. You know he's big time if he's here.
Want to talk about Hollywood.
I'm telling you.
They're saying wrap it up, Bill.
We'll wrap it up. We're going to take a break. This is Sports Friday on the Go. Media Days. We'll be back with more right after this.
It's time to get up, to rise, to wake up with the Ohio Valley's most watched morning show, News 9 Sunrise.
We're everywhere, working to make your mornings easier.
Everywhere, keeping you informed and connected and helping keep you and your family safe.
Stay weather aware everywhere with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Exline.
Get all the important local information that could impact your day with the News 9 and Severe Weather Team 9 apps.
You hear us say it all the time, but it's true.
News 9 Sunrise is everywhere, making a difference for you.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from A.J. Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call A.J. Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
When RB says Euros, you say 2 for $7. Euros. 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 Louder. Arby's, we have the meat.
Seven Rangers Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest menu in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games. 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
You're looking live at the Goat House at Seven Ranges Entertainment. That is where, when we're done tonight, we will go and eat a lot. Anyway,
there we go.
We're back live.
I may have gone there last night.
I think I may have been a witness.
I may have gotten some wings. They were very nice.
It's Sports Friday on the go, and who makes Sports Friday on the go?
Well, one of the people that makes Sports Friday on the go today is Dan Stevens from State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact your local agent, Dan Stevens, for auto, home, and life insurance today. Ohio Valley Honda, great cars, great service, great people. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is health care. And Team Ford, Team Automotive, where you always have home field advantage.
I ever tell you have a beautiful voice?
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're phenomenal. Now,
wow.
We're joined by one of our great friends in the coaching biz, head coach Eric Meek.
Coach, welcome.
And, man, we go back to the Toronto days and the Wellsville days and the Weir High days. And you and I have seen a lot of football together.
We did. I used to ride around with you on Saturday nights.
Absolutely. And when we weren't working, we'd go watch teams because, Coach Meek and I, we have this shared passion. I mean, it's a family affair with the Meeks when it comes to coaching. So if people don't know.
Yeah, my dad's been a long-time coach. He's going to be 85 in November. He helps us, and he helps my brother, who's going to be starting his second year as head coach at Lisbon. And Dad coached at Cardinal Mooney with the late Ron Stoops and Don Butchie. Yeah. And, just it's been – football's been our life since I can remember. And, when you coach great young men like they're standing behind us, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and a big YSU guy. I mean, every time you and I said, hey, the young side of state score.
Right.
And Coach Tressel, too.
I just texted Coach Tressel the other night, actually, about something. And, of course, Lieutenant Governor Tressel now. But,
yes.
Wonderful people. And those guys are like my second dads and second older brothers, those guys that I worked with back in the early 90s.
Well, here's some second sons. You want to tell us
Absolutely.
about your family, your second family?
Then. Yeah. I tell you what, I just told Rob Metzger in there. I never thought I'd be the head coach at Catholic Central 4 years ago, but every high school coach in America should coach 1 year at Catholic Central High School because of the people, the kids, the families, the culture, and I know that I've been blessed, and I feel it's made me a better coach. It's made me realize why I got into coaching. And we got some great kids. Zach Bryan here, all senior Zach, will be a wide receiver, defensive back. James McKinnis just competed in the, what'd you jump, 6'4" in the state track meet? James is a tight end, outside linebacker. He came to us from Columbus a year ago. I got Justin Rowe here, defensive line. He really knows how to plug that hole, come off the ball, and do well. He's also an offensive lineman. Alex Fedorov behind me. Alex.
72.
Yeah.
Like it.
He got Peyton Rauch's old number, right? And,
you can smile. You don't have to tackle me.
These guys are really good guys. You can smile. And
you're standing back there like your bodyguard.
Yeah,
you say the wrong thing, man. I'm coming over the chair.
Yeah, well, my daughter gets on me. She's a sophomore. She says, Dad, these guys, you like them better than me? I said, no, I like them the same. I said, but they treat me better than you do. So. And if she's watching, I'm going to get yelled at for that. And then, of course, right here's our quarterback, Matthew Sprocki, one of the fastest guys in the Valley, great young man. He's played quarterback for us. Now this will be his second year. And, of course, he had that big, among many plays, that big, long touchdown. What was it, 77 yards late in the game to take us into overtime in the playoff game and then lead us to the victory. So great young men, and it's a great school, and we're ready for 2025.
Was there for that game. Very exciting finish in that game. Tell me, Coach, what is this group going to do that continues to build on that foundation, could be that next building block to continue to just stack wins and have outstanding seasons, both on and off the field, representing the Crusaders.
Yeah, it's more than the football. Like you just said, it's high school football is just an incredible thing from a character standpoint building. But, we have lost some really good football players. We're going to have a lot of young kids on the field August 22nd against Wellsville. Some of them are going to be, it's going to be like baptism by fire. It's going to be thrown in. The first part of the schedule is a rough part of our schedule. We got to grow together as a football team. But I tell you what, they're just really, really, really good kids, and we need to get better as the season goes on. But I will tell you, in the last week, me and my coaches have talked. Even though we lost a lot of really good players, we feel our team speed may be better this year. Because this guy's so fast. He was the fastest kid I had when he was a freshman. We came in together. Well, guess what? There's some younger kids as fast as him, which I'm glad, because that'll make us better.
Yep.
But we need to grow. We need to get better. We got to stay healthy.
Well, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, I mean, you talk about sports and art and education, everything at Central, and the music program is good there as well. And we're going to hear from the band director. He's going to join us when we come back, Bill.
All right, but before we go, Don,
go ahead.
We're going to do some business. Powers Defensive Tactics. Powers Defense Tactics, where gun sales meet expert training. Lesnar Group, your trusted team for accounting, insurance, and financial solutions. CA House Music. Come to CA House Music and play music for life. Let's take a time out. We're back with more right after this.
At Rorig Financial, we always put you first, making your dreams a reality with a smart financial plan. We work for you, not Wall Street. Whatever you're saving for, college, retirement, a beach house, we can help you and your family throughout your lifetime.
The WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Breast Care Center, the Ohio Valley's only complete breast center, is expanding with more doctors than ever before, with decades of breast surgery experience and new diagnostic technology, all in one beautiful, calming space. Compassion, excellence, experience, and technology come together every single day here. The WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Breast Care Center.
Hi, I'm Joe from Arisich Heating and Cooling. It could be a hot one this summer. It's my job to keep you cool and comfortable on these hot summer nights.
Escape the summer heat with a new Trane air conditioning system. Financing available on a Trane air conditioner and furnace. Call to set up an appointment.
Staying cool in the valley is a cinch with Arisich. Call us today.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we understand that car wrecks can be traumatizing in many ways. Medical bills pile up. You may be without a car, and you don't know how to deal with the insurance company. We can help. Our goal is to make the process easier, so you can focus on your health while we focus on your case. If you need help after a car wreck, give us a call. It would be our privilege to speak with you.
Bordas & Bordas, fighting for justice.
Around the Valley in Belmont County.
Get ready for Movie Magic on Main. Saturday, July 26, 10 to 3. It's the Golf Cart Cruise-In in downtown Barnesville. Decorate your cart, win big in contests, raffles, and a $5,000 vacation.
And we're back at Seven Ranges Entertainment, our CA House Music segment now, as it's time to strike up the band. And Coach Eric Meek, you've got another member of your extended team here now with us, the band director, Zeke.
Yeah, it's important. I've always felt that whether it's academics, arts, or athletics, it's all together, like you said, a family. Cheerleaders, our cheerleaders do a great job in our band, and this is Zeke Pulowski, our band director, and we have our programs have a very good relationship. We do the alma mater. I'll come in to bring you guys some popsicles here in a couple weeks. And they help us out. Besides supporting us, they help us out. They take our equipment out to Elkhorn Valley for us for our leadership retreat. So Zeke Pulowski does a great job.
And Zeke, as far as you're a Central grad, so you're well aware of the mesh between the band and the football team and just the tradition at Central.
Absolutely. You know, I think the band and the football team, they go hand in hand. We're all working for the same team. We're all working for the same school.
Football coaches like to talk about numbers. How about band directors? When I talked to you the other day, you were really excited and talking about the potential and so forth. And we're going to show some photos of your band here in a minute. But tell me how the numbers are and how things are going with your unit.
So the band is at 53 people this year. Yeah. So for the size of our school, we have about 24% of the eligible student body in the band. So it's a pretty significant portion. You know, we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about a school that like size of Central, participation is a big thing. We see a photo of the band there.
There you go.
Be it football, be it the band, it's having that participation, and that's where that Crusader pride comes from.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's all about carrying on the legacy of the school and keeping the tradition alive.
Well, let's get right down to it. I want to know what's going on for the halftime show this year. You know, we can talk about numbers. What kind of music are we getting? Are we getting something that's going to have everybody toe tapping, maybe dancing in the aisles? What do we got?
So this year we've got 3 shows, which is one more than we've done in the last couple of years. So the first show.
So when you say 3 shows, it's 3 different halftime shows.
Yes.
So if you come to game 1, you might not see the same thing in game 4.
Yes, exactly, exactly. We tried to do each show about 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So our first show is a hero show. So we got the Superman theme, Summon the Heroes, and Holding Out for a Hero.
When Don walks into the newsroom, that's what you hear, the Superman theme.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go.
It just goes right off. It's pretty impressive. And what are the other ones?
The next one is the senior show. And every year the senior band members get to pick the music.
Okay.
And they picked Light 'Em Up, My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. And then Let's Get Loud and Sweet Child of Mine.
Okay.
So that's the next show you're going to hear. I think that's a good one.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds like a nice variety for everybody.
Oh, for sure.
To enjoy. And then, of course, the alma mater, always a special moment before games, after games. And, Coach, what's that mean when you guys, you know, everybody hears that moment when everybody comes together before a game and you've got the alma mater, the anthem, and then it's time to play football.
Right. And then after as well, we go and do the alma mater. Then we come back for the home games for the fish fry.
For the fish fry,
Wow, what an experience that I've been missing my whole life. And the cheerleaders and the band comes in and the team comes in and that place is packed. And it's just like you said, it's a great place to be. The values and the ethics and the morals and these young men behind me are just, I don't know. People get tired of me saying it. But it's the truth. I was telling you about it the other night.
Yeah, you sure were.
We're going to talk to the young man behind you after this commercial break. But as we go to break, any other new events, special things coming up for the band that you want to tell people about?
So this year we've got a couple of things coming up in the summer. We play for a couple of nursing homes. We'll go to Kennywood and march in their parade on August 5th. And then our varsity show is going to be October 29th, and we participate in the Steubenville and Wintersville Christmas parades.
Well, fantastic.
Looking forward to it. I love the idea of going to the nursing homes.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. That's awesome. Well, before we go, let's share a little business here. DJ Sales and Service, your local family-owned and operated new and used farm equipment dealer in Cadiz, Ohio. Rumor Loudon, big enough to get the job done, small enough to care. 3 offices in Moundsville, St. Clairsville, and Barnesville. A.J. Gray Windows and Doors, proudly celebrating 75 years in business. A.J. Gray offers Provia windows and doors in Ohio and West Virginia. Don?
And we'll be right back with more of the Crusaders after this.
So, what do you think?
It is amazing how smoothly and quickly you get it to go up and down every single time.
I know, right? Wait a minute. You are talking about me, aren't you?
The garage door!
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Offering the highest quality garage doors and openers combined with expert installation and services. A superior garage door and opener installation is just a call away. C&R Garage Doors, a Clopay and LiftMaster authorized dealer.
Yes, we've got the brands. Yes, we've got the deals. Yes, we've got the inventory. But what sets us apart? Our people. 46 musicians on staff with 563 years of combined real-world experience. We're more than just a store, so get off the screen, get in the car, and come to the CA House Music location nearest you. Talk gear, swap stories, get advice, and play music for life.
At Value Leader Pharmacy, we've made getting your prescriptions easier than ever. Now, with the only drive-thru in Wintersville, you can pick up your medications without leaving the comfort of your car. Plus, enjoy our wide selection of over-the-counter products and services, fast, friendly, and right next door.
Are you in need of compliance packaging or a quick consultation? Our pharmacists are always here for you, ready to help you with personalized care. Visit us today at Value Leader Pharmacy. Your pharmacy, your way.
JK Auto Glass is your place for professional auto glass repair or replacement. Our technicians can also recalibrate your forward-facing camera. We're locally owned in Mingo Junction, which means you're taken care of by real people who know your name. We'll even pick up your vehicle and return it to you after your repairs. It couldn't be easier.
For all your glass needs, call JK Auto Glass, where you'll always talk to a live agent, where the difference is clear.
And welcome back to Seven Ranges Entertainment. It is Sports Friday on the go. Media Days, our final Media Days, 3 in a row this year, and it's been absolutely sensational. We can't thank everybody enough. We're checking Media Days out, and we can't thank our sponsors enough. Rorig Financial, sky's the limit with Rorig Financial. Make your dreams reality with a financial plan. Tricor Industrial, over 300 rental items, hand tools, power tools, and more. Tricor Industrial in Morristown, Ohio. C&R Garage Doors. Have the best team when it comes to garage doors, needs, and services. Call C&R Garage Doors, the real MVP. And with these hot days and hot nights, I mean, it's just hot. You need a good cooling system. So how about this? Aerosich Heating and Cooling. Tackle the heat with Aerosich Heating and Cooling. Don?
All right. The heat's on. The heat's on the guy behind the center, the quarterback, the guy that's got to make it happen. But, Coach, introduces to your quarterback and tell us what makes him a key component of your team.
Well, first off, he's a leader, which is number one to be a quarterback. He's a great young man, great human being. He knows what we all think about him, not only the coaching staff, but his teammates and everyone at Central, the teachers, everyone. And, he's a good athlete. He's very fast, a little bit faster than me, right, Matthew? Just a little bit. But Matthew Sprocki, I'm looking forward to seeing his throwing really, meet its potential, because he has some really good guys to throw. And this week he's looked really good throwing the football.
And what have you worked at between the end of last year and this year to get better, to make those strides that he talks about?
Just specifically like getting on rhythm and muscle memory almost, just not thinking about it and just using my talents to just throw the ball.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Some highlights in it. Coach, if you want to jump in, or Matthew,
if
you want
Jimmy?
To jump in. What do we? 72.
That was the overtime.
There you go.
Jimmy Hernan, but Matthew about 3 minutes prior. There he goes.
There it is.
Look at that, 77 yards, I believe. Look at that. That
Coach,
was the play of the game.
You're not catching them.
Yeah,
Coach, you're not catching them.
I don't
not
know,
even close.
Matthew,
tell me about your offensive
week.
line, because you don't go. The offense doesn't go without the guys up front. How good is this group that you're going to have in front of you this year? What are you looking for them? Where do you think they'll improve from last year and hopefully be able to lead the way for you guys?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of new faces. We lost a lot of last year, but they got a lot of talent. I think they're going to lead the way for our year this year.
All right.
Now, how well do you know your Central history? When I throw out, to me, the greats that I got to see were Mikey Orlando and a guy named Benji Claus. So when I say those names, do you recognize those names?
Yeah, familiar.
So who do you, as a quarterback, who do you emulate when you watch other teams, other levels? Who do you say, boy, that's somebody who I really admire?
Oh, wow. Well, Johnny Manziel, when I was growing up, I liked to watch a lot of clips of him and, embolize his game almost.
He's freewheeling out there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this. I'm just saying, the Braid-Barton area really well represented with quarterbacks at Central. I'm just saying. I'm just going to say that. I'll put that out there. Do your research. You'll see what I mean. He's one of them.
What do you expect this team as a whole to do well in football terms? You had a great year last year, but to continue things rolling.
Just play as hard as they can and be great people. I've told them, we had a tough game against Strasburg week 2. I was, wow, after that next morning, I'm like, wow, we may go 2-8. And I told the kids that Monday, they remember, right? You remember, I pounded my fist and I said, I've never told you have to win a game. You got to be a great person, a great teammate, have fun, and you got to play as hard as you can and represent the school. That's all I've asked. And guess what? The rest of the games, including the ones we fell short on the scoreboard, that's what they did. And that's all you can ask for.
And the thing is, the neat thing is, like on a Saturday night, you're the only game in town.
Right? Yeah.
You're really the only. Bel Air doesn't play on Saturdays anymore.
Yep.
So high school football, if you guys are putting out a great product, people are going to come to Harding Stadium and watch you play.
And I've told Reno many times, we appreciate the hospitality Steubenville City School shows us, because we play in the best high school football atmosphere anyone could play in.
Tell me, when you guys are coming up the ramp, what's that like when you guys are getting ready for Saturday night? Forget the X's and O's, just the emotion of it for a player.
I mean, the excitement and also like the nerves just all coming out when we walk up, and seeing everyone there also helps us a lot. Just get excited for the game and play the best we can.
Now let's take a look at this schedule. I mean, Wellsville, and obviously with your history of Wellsville, it's not going to be hard to get up for that with the opener. Your former head coach at Wellsville. You see Strasburg, Bishop Rosecrans, Bridgeport. That's their game of the week. Wheeling Central, a good parochial school rivalry. Madonna's always a great rivalry, but they do not have a team this year. They did not have the numbers. What's going on? Have you filled that spot yet?
Technically, no, but there is some rumors of some schools around the state.
What are the rumors?
Well, I can't say. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay. Oak Glen, Fairport Harbor, Harding, Conotton Valley. Boy, they were on a roll last year, and then Carrick out of Pittsburgh. So
no, that's wrong too.
Oh, that's wrong.
Week 10 is now home, same date, Saturday, October 25th. Cleveland East Tech, the alma mater of Jesse Owens.
Wow.
Hopefully he doesn't have any great-grandsons playing.
But how do you like your schedule?
I like it. The first part's tough. We got some talented teams coming back, veteran teams. Of course, Wheeling Central week 5. I mean, they're going to be really loaded. But, it starts with Wellsville, and Jim Salim is my longtime friend. Not only did I coach against him, you remember those games when he was at Lisbon, I was at Wellsville.
Yeah, he won a state title.
Yeah, we had some real battles, but then we coached together in 2009 for Rich Wright at Beaver Local. And Jim and I have been really, really good friends, and my dad and brothers coach with him as well. And, so all of our focus is on Wellsville. And it's funny, as telling these guys, a lot of those kids on the team, I coached all their dads.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's next for the rest of the summer? How does it lay out in terms of your schedule for getting ready to have these guys, on a razor's edge when you kick off the season?
We'll come back Monday. We'll go Monday to Thursday night. We'll practice for 2 hours and lift each night. Then we're off for the 4th of July holiday. Then the 7th and 8th, we go out to Elkhorn Valley, spend the night. We practice there. We do some goal setting, team bonding type stuff. Come back for 2 more nights. Then the following week, we have 3 passing scrimmages. We have Southern Local, Leetonia, East Palestine. Then we do a little fun thing down at the wrestling room called Crusader Games. Then I give them about 9 days off until July 28th.
And then we get it going, doubles and everything else.
Right.
We get ready to roll.
Right.
All right.
Well, you've been in this a long time. What do you think about the change? I thought there were too many teams, and now they've cut back. You've got the top 12. Top 4 with an opening round bye. You like it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, we had talked about if you're in the top 4, you're on a roll and you're healthy, do you really want to bye? I don't know. I don't know if that's good. But if you're banged up, I guess it would be good. But, I think 1 against 16 is a little rough.
Yeah.
And I think, therefore, overall, it's a move in the right direction.
And it's one of those situations you're never going to make everybody happy.
Right.
Hopefully most people are pleased with it, but you get a little bit of a reward if you're in the top 4. And, again, those 1-16, 2-15 games that not very competitive, and you want to, you're almost making it safe for the kids.
Right.
Yeah. So, Coach.
Thanks, guys. It was great to see both of you again.
Yeah.
These are my two old buddies. We all started at the same time. These guys weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
Well, remember the time we had, what was it? Wellsville, Liverpool, Toronto. It was like a three-way coach swap.
Me, Bob Morris, and Bob Thayer.
Yeah.
Great friends of this day.
Yeah, two great coaches.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very good coaches.
So are we've been told to go to a break or not?
I'm not sure. So I'm going to read a couple commercials, and then when they tell us to go, we'll go. But I'm going to read a couple of spots here because everyone trying to make this happy and make this happen. And Follansbee Pharmacy, we're happy to have them. Value Leader Pharmacy, where health and convenience meet. Goldberg, Persky, and White. Pioneers in asbestos litigation. Smith Oil. Download the Smith app today. Smith Oil gets you where you are going. And JK Auto Glass. Experience for yourself why the difference is clear with JK Auto Glass. And Seven Ranges Entertainment, where we are right now. Make sure you come down and check it out. Head to Seven Ranges Entertainment, Steubenville, and unleash the fun, Don.
Sounds good.
Let's take a time out. We'll be back with more right after this.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
Once widely used, asbestos has been known to cause lung cancer and mesothelioma. Asbestos manufacturers knowingly hid this truth, and today, many are suffering because of that deception. For over 40 years, Goldberg, Persky & White has fought to protect the rights of hardworking men and women from companies who knowingly place profits over health. At Goldberg, Persky & White, corporate deception has legal consequences. Accountability starts here. Contact GPW today for a free consultation.
The following are based on actual accidents.
Honey, have you seen the cat? Honey, call Rumor Loudon.
News 9 and Skyview 9 take you everywhere.
And welcome back, everybody. Bill Phillips and Don Sloan here.
We want to welcome people too because
I was getting to that.
Go ahead.
All right. Live Golf. It's wrapped up for the day. That means it's football time. It is Sports Friday on the go. Media Days, third day in a row for Media Days, which has been, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. We've gotten a lot of good feedback. The coaches and players seem to enjoy it as well. This is something new this year that we're going to try, a new little twist, and it's worked out very, very well.
And, that's one thing you and I can do, and that is twist and shout. That's a look at the Goat House restaurant.
Yes.
You were eating, what did you have last night?
I had some wings. They had the
excellent.
It was like a bourbon molasses wing sauce. Fantastic. Yeah. Wings were outstanding. They were really,
the
really
ribs
good.
are great. All the food here is fantastic. I'm into salad. I like the salad with the chicken on it.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Talk to me, Bill. What do you got?
You know what? WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center. They're on board with Sports Friday on the go. We can't thank them enough. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center. Also, Bordis and Bordis, fighting for justice. Egger Snyder and Associates. Egger Snyder, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. Chick-fil-A. Elevate your summer gatherings with Chick-fil-A at the Highlands. McAdoo Towing and Crane. McAdoo Towing, our business is picking up.
And thanks to Chick-fil-A, they provided the food the opening night on the Wednesday night down at the Highlands Sports Complex.
It was really good. Really, really good.
So, as Bill mentioned there, if you've been watching us on YouTube or Facebook and you want to join over, we are also now broadcast live on Fox 9 now that the golf has ended.
And if you are tuning in and you are a Steubenville Central fan and you wanted to see the Crusaders and you're wondering where are the Crusaders, where'd they go? You can go to the Facebook page. You can go to the YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see them. It was Live Golf. We were unable to do that. We couldn't cut in on Live Golf. So if you want to see the Crusaders, please go to the Facebook page or the YouTube channel and check out the Crusaders.
Now, this goes on the TV parts 5 to 8, but there were teams here like 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep.
So we're going to hear from some of those coaches. Storm Hill, who's now head coach at Carrollton, was one of my favorite players when he played at Carrollton.
It's a great name.
Derek O'Hara, former Claymont quarterback. He's now the Cadott head coach. Buddy White, the head coach at Claymont. And Jim Salim is the legend. He's at Wellsville now.
State
champion at Lisbon. So we're going to hear from the coaches of Carrollton, Claymont, Cadott Valley, and Wellsville right now.
You know what, I think it was just, we had run so much of the stack eye the previous year with Coach T, and we were just kind of, trying to find an offensive identity and, build on that. So we were a lot more balanced as the season went, and, Jacob did a great job at quarterback, just,
I was
getting opportunities to pass the football. So just that improvement in itself, I think, was a big difference. Involve yourself in the process, don't get hung up on the results, but just, love the process the whole time. And that's why we've talked about a lot here. There's a lot of kids that are graduating. We got to set the foundation now. You don't just get to walk in August and say, hey, we're going to play football. It doesn't work out that way. So.
Yeah, there was a 10-0 season, but we won the playoff game. So that was really exciting last season, with the guys and just what we were able to accomplish for the senior class to go out that way. It was a good season. And the big thing right now for us is replacing the leadership. And those guys got to hold the younger kids accountable to get them to workouts. So even if they have to give them a ride, go pick their buddies up and just, understand how important it is for everybody to be there to build that team chemistry and, go through that grind together in the summer to get ready for the season.
We need to get bigger and stronger. And I can tell you right now that these kids bought in to what we were doing. When you got 40 guys our goal is to have a winning season and make the playoffs. We had a better chance making the playoffs when there was 16 teams. Now they got 12. But that's the way we're thinking. And the guys, we've had great senior leadership. I mean, they're the ones that got the guys in there at 6 in the morning. And when you come in there at 6 in the morning, you ain't coming in there messing around. You're coming in there to throw some weight around. And they did.
Their skill, they had a number of skilled kids. Tyrell Watkins was, he was a nice size running back. And, the Kersey boy was a junior who was the quarterback. And, they had some athletes. But, I've always felt Wellsville has athletes. And the kids seem to work hard. So, that's last year's game came down to a touchdown at the end. We scored, and we kept them out of the end zone as the clock ran out. So it was a good game. Yeah, I think they've taken real well. Like I said, they're well-mannered, they're polite, they work hard when they're there. And, it's definitely the community wants a winner, and the staff. That's our main goal is win the EOAC and make the playoffs, and improve on what's improve our record.
Well, we have the goals set. We're ready to go. We need to take a timeout. We'll be back with more Sports Friday on the Go Media Days right after this from Seven Ranges Entertainment.
McAdoo's West in Dallas Pike is now open and ready to serve you 24/7. From flatbeds, light-duty and heavy-duty tow trucks to rotator wreckers, specialty trailers, and 40 to 300-ton cranes, we have the tools for any job. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up. Happy 4th of July from Powers Defensive Tactics. Your one-stop shop for everything firearms will be closed on the 4th, but come and see us when we reopen, because as a thank you to our customers and our nation, we'll pay sales tax on all sales on the 5th and 6th. We're a Class 3 dealer offering suppressors and free West Virginia handgun transfers. We also buy, sell, trade, and consign used firearms. So come visit Powers Defensive Tactics, your gun and training headquarters, located in Steubenville.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest venue in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
There's a Premier 504R Series baler for every size of hay operation. Are you a part-time hay producer looking for a baler with minimal setup? Go with the 504R Classic baler. Or maybe you're a high-output operator looking for the latest technology. It'll be the 504R Premium baler for you. If you're somewhere in between, that's where the 504R Signature baler comes in. Each one comes with a Premier 3-year pickup warranty.
See your local dealer. D&J Sales and Service 8 miles west of Cadiz on State Route 22.
Family owned and operated in the tri-state area since 1965, McAdoo's West is now open in Dallas Pike. With 24/7 service and fast response times, we'll keep your vehicles and projects rolling on schedule, no matter the size. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
And welcome back. That's the Goat House here at Seven Ranges Entertainment. Bill Phillips along with Don Sloan. It is high school football. It's Sports Friday on the Go Media Days. And this portion of Sports Friday on the Go Media Days is brought to you by the Highlands Sports Complex. Highlands Sports Complex, Wheeling's destination for sports. WVU Medicine Black Lung Clinic. The Black Lung Clinic at Reynolds Memorial Hospital offers a one-stop clinic for evaluation of black lung disease and other occupational lung diseases. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you. Don?
All right, one of the fun teams to watch that we covered last year, without a doubt, the Toronto Red Knights, man.
Absolutely.
They had some classic games last year, and we're going to have an interview with their head coach here shortly, and their band director is going to join us live as well. But first, we're going to talk to head football coach Jared Obiel. This interview was taken a few days ago because he was unavailable tonight. But here's what you need to find out and know about this year's Toronto Red Knights.
Lost some very talented players off of last year's team. You lose a quarterback who's playing at Cincinnati now. You know, Mason Marchbank is D1. Russ Dickinson did a ton for you. Aiden Philby. I'm going to leave some guys out, but how do you fill the void of those guys moving into 2025?
Filling the void of those guys is just, it's going to be a testament to the culture of the program. Guys that have kind of been waiting in the wings to get their shot are now going to get their shot, and they're really hungry and they're really excited about it. So, we're ready to get after it, and workouts have been good so far, and I can't wait to see what they do on Friday nights.
Where's the most experience, starting on the offensive side, that you have going into it where you feel maybe the most comfortable?
Most experience, I would definitely say, is offensive line. We got a lot of starters returning there, guys like Heath Thomas, Chase Heckathorn, Lucas Wiseman, Ethan Thomas got some starts last year. Landon Jaworski's been a veteran guy. We're really excited about, veteran-led group up front on the offensive line.
Skill-wise, any experience back where you can lean on the guys a little bit at least?
Yeah, we've got some experience back. Brady Fair, receiver, running back, use him all over the field. Drake Boucher, running back. Brady Close gets his shot now at tight end. Got a couple guys that have, come out for the program that should have been playing this whole time, and we're excited to see what they can do. So,
and obviously the quarterback spot, which is always a popular one to talk about. I assume there's a competition to replace Zeb Kinsey, and who is competing, and what are those guys bring to the table?
Absolutely. We've got senior Michael Henry and sophomore Max Rebish competing for the job. They're both fierce competitors. They both bring a lot of good things to the table in terms of what they can do for the offense. I'm really excited to see how that all shakes out. Both guys have done a tremendous job so far in competing for the job. Competition's a great thing, and we definitely have it at quarterback.
Defensively, where are your strengths on that side coming back with guys that had a good experience from last year?
I would say up front, same thing. Guys like Heath Thomas, Chase Heckathorn, Lucas Wiseman, Drake Boucher in the box per se. But we're really excited about that, and that's where it's kind of where our veterans are at.
Schedule-wise, just in general, will it look a lot different this year, or is it basically what we saw in year one with you?
There's some differences. We got Monroe Central added this year, Tuslaw added this year, Wellsville's back on the schedule. Other than that, a lot of the same teams we played last year. Schedule's solid as always here at Toronto, so we're really looking forward to that challenge.
And, you know, in looking in the future, you get some more rivals back, is that right, coming up in the future as well, past this year, right? Is that how it's going to work out? Hopefully?
Yes, as far as I understand, I believe Steubenville Central will be back on the schedule on 26 and 27 for week 4. Obviously, things can change, but as far as I know, that game's going to happen in the future, so that should get a lot of people excited.
Looking at this year, we're sitting here in June. As you look at it, what are you telling the kids? What's going to have to happen for you guys to take another step forward, even with losing some of this talent you did skill-wise last year?
You know, we want to take another step in the playoffs. Last year, the season ended in pretty much heartbreaking fashion, lost by 1 point in the last seconds of the game. The kids played, you know, as hard as they possibly could. And, you know, sometimes that's life. You come up just short even when you give your best. So, you know, that stays with us right now through June. It'll stay with us all the way through the season. Come playoff time, you know, we're going to remember that and, you know, try to improve on that.
All right.
Let's take a look at the Toronto Red Knights schedule. It begins on August 22nd. Southern Local, Lowellville, Wellsville, Newcomerstown, Oak Glen, Edison, Massillon, Monroe Central, Buckeye Local, and Madonna. That game is going to change. We have 2 games that are on our air. The 25th, Toronto at Edison, always an outstanding matchup. And Monroe Central travels to Toronto. That should be a good ball game, Don.
Oh, absolutely. I like their schedule, the local flavor. I mean, Southern's a rival for them. Wellsville's a rival. Edison, of course, is a huge rival as well. So when we come back, more on Toronto, we're going to hear from the band director, Abigail Jansen, about what's in store for the Red Knight Marching Band.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Tired of paying full price at the pump? With Smith Oil's mobile app, you get rewarded every time you fuel up, get exclusive rewards, and save money all in one place. It's not just about gas. There are even rewards for drinks and more inside the store. Saving money has never been so easy or rewarding. Download the Smith Oil app today and start earning rewards that fuel your journey. Smith Oil, fuel up, save more, smile bigger.
This 4th of July, as we mark America's 249th birthday, RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newell, West Virginia is celebrating our first birthday. We're offering unbeatable savings with huge sales on our entire lineup of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and pre-owned vehicles. Whether you're looking for adventure or power, we've got the solution for you. As always, we're the Valley's leader for your trade. We'll trade anything. These deals won't last. Visit us at RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Reward your curiosity with News 9 and the content you crave.
And welcome back to Sports Friday on the Go, Media Days edition. Bill Phillips along with Don Sloan, and this portion of the show brought to you by WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital. WVU Medicine, 175 years of service providing quality care close to home. And Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. And they have a special event coming up, Dine to Donate. Join us July 12th. It's a Friday night. 25% of all proceeds will go directly to selected families affected by the flooding in Ohio County. Seven Ranges Entertainment. Join them on the 12th of July for that benefit event. And WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. WVU Medicine, 175 years of service, providing quality care close to home. Don?
All right, Bill. When we were
All
getting
right.
set for media days, I've got all the numbers of the coaches on my phone, and all that. I call the coach.
Absolutely.
Hey, Don, how you been?
Yeah.
You have those deep relationships. Honestly, I didn't know any band directors, maybe 2. Yeah. Okay,
you know everybody now.
So I'm calling 18 band directors. So it's all like in being in sales and cold calling. A lot of them didn't call me back, didn't know who I was, prank call, whatever. This young lady, I called her, and you want to talk about buying in, all in.
Yep.
I don't know how to play the tuba, but I'd want to play the tuba for her because you were so excited talking on the phone about your band and everything that's going on. I'm like, I got to have her on live.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
her name is Abigail Jansen in Toronto. You're lucky to have her. You are very excited and passionate about what you have going on.
Oh, yeah. We have some amazing kids. They're super hardworking, and I love seeing what they put out on the field every week.
I think what's exciting with your group is, as a small school, sometimes numbers aren't that good. You have really good numbers for your size.
Yeah, we'll have 50 kids this year.
And
that's good numbers. It's big numbers. And so I always cut right to it. I want to know what's going on at halftime so I can plan. If I'm going to sit down, listen, relax, or if I'm going to get up and jump around.
You don't have
if
to
I'm going to
answer.
dance. So what's your halftime routines looking like for this year? And do you have more than one? How do you set that all up?
So we have a feature show, and then we'll do a senior show.
Okay.
So feature show this year is called The Magic of Oz.
Nice.
It's music from The Wizard of Oz,
Ozzie
The Wiz.
Smith? The Wizard of Oz. Okay.
Yeah, The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, and Wicked. So a little bit of everything, some ballads, some upbeat dance tunes. And then we'll have our senior show, which is music that's picked out by our senior class.
You guys have great uniforms, too, looking at these photos.
Yeah, they're snazzy.
And I want to shout out, too. We were looking for photos, and Greg Thornberry with the media from Toronto. Man, shout out to that guy.
I mean, he's amazing.
Instantly, I've got Thornberry sending me. Well, and your athletic director and Brian Perkins hooked me up with Greg Thornberry, and then Thornberry. I've got like 100 photos. I could have every photo I want of the Toronto band.
Oh,
Greg's awesome.
He is. He's also one of our band parents. We've got 2 of his kids, so he's a great guy.
What's that? What you mentioned? People know about parents that help with the football team, the soccer team, basketball, band parents. That's a lot of instruments. You see the trailers that usually move all the instruments and everything. What is it? How valuable is that to have a good system with the parents to support the team?
Invaluable. I mean, we couldn't do what we do if it wasn't for the parents. They load our trailers for us. They come to all the meetings. They support the kids at every practice, at every band show on Saturdays. They're at every football game. Our parents are just incredible.
And then, sorry, Don. The other thing is, obviously, you love music. Now, I'm sure you played in the band and everything when you were coming up. What does it mean to you, or how does it make you feel now? I mean, you enjoyed it, but now when you see a kid get that spark to play in the band, to play on a Friday night, to see all those things that you went through, but now you're helping coach them and give them the tools they need to be the best performer that they can. What's that sensation like when you see someone achieve?
It's one of the most beautiful things in the world. Like, these kids put in so much effort, and they try so hard for a long time, and it's just not clicking, and then suddenly the light bulb happens and they fall in love with the music, and you're just like, oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
How many years now at Toronto for you?
This will be my 2nd year.
Your 2nd year?
Yeah.
She's from Pickerington Central.
Okay.
Big school out near Columbus.
Yep.
That's what I want to ask you. Big school in Columbus, you come here to the High Valley. What do you think about a small school like Toronto and their passion for everything involving sports in the community, and just Ohio Valley in general as far as the excitement on Friday night?
I think it's fantastic. I actually get to know my kids. A place like Pickerington, I'm very proud of where I'm from, but you don't get to know everybody. You don't have these deep connections with people. The school's just a place. A town like Toronto or all across the valley, the school is the heart of the community.
When I called you and you picked up the phone, did you think this was going to happen?
No.
Live TV, that's pretty cool. Does the Pickerington Central band director get on live TV?
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. But as far as anything, okay, we know about the Fridays, but any other special activities, shows that you guys have going on?
Yeah, so we've got an alumni band coming up this year because this is our 100th anniversary. And then we're hosting a band show this year on September 27th.
And that's at the football field?
Yes. And we are also taking a trip down to Disney World.
Oh, nice. When's that happen?
It's going to be in the middle of March, and we are going to actually perform in Disney World.
Oh, fantastic.
That is
awesome. We have a minute left. I have a question just popped into my head.
Well, then don't take a minute
if you stop talking, I can ask you the question. Here we go. What instrument did you play?
Trumpet.
Okay, you played trumpet. You have one piece of music to play for the rest of your life. What's that piece of music on your trumpet?
That's a really hard choice.
We're here for the hard-hitting questions.
Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity. Okay.
From Wicked.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. I like it. Now I'm going to have to listen to Defying Gravity because I'm not sure. I probably heard it, but I don't know it.
Yes.
Don, take it away.
Well, we're going to take a break. And next hour, as we Google Defying Gravity and look that up, we've got the Edison Wildcats and the Oakland Golden Bears next hour. And the last hour, it'll be Weir High and Brook.
Abigail, thank you. Thank you very much.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest venue in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
With everything from excavators and skid steers with attachments to floor sanders and carpet cleaners, Tricor has over 300 rental items that you need to complete your project. They also sell a full assortment of top-of-the-line hand and power tools, abrasives, fasteners, and many other items to suit your industrial needs. Need something delivered? Tricor also delivers. Located a quarter-mile north of Route 70, exit 208 in Morristown, Ohio. No job is too big or small. We have the tools you need.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from AJ Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call AJ Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
Great philosopher Socrates once said, "To find yourself, think for yourself." Great philosopher Arby's once said, "Here's some Greek euros, 2 for $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
News 9 Sunrise is everywhere, making a difference for you. Welcome back to Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. This portion of Sports Friday on the Go Media Days is brought to you by Presley Hearing Center. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is health care. And WVU Reynolds Memorial Hospital. WVU Medicine, 175 years of service, providing quality care close to home. And McAdoo Towing and Crane. McAdoo Towing, our business is picking up, and the business for Edison has been picking up over the last few seasons, Don. They just keep getting better, stacking those wins. They're ready to go for another big year.
Well, you know, sports...
And those unis, tight. Those are
awesome.
nice.
But Sports Friday on the Go, these guys gave us more fun last year. These were the electric games. Like, no, keep running Edison games. Something great was always going to happen.
Absolutely.
And this guy... offensive coordinator last year. We always bragged about the Edison offense and thought it was fun and it was electric. And now you're the head coach. And the really cool thing is I remember him when he's about this tall running around at Big Red practice as a ball boy. And now, heck, he's taller than me. And now he's the head coach. And thanks for making me feel old. This is Anthony Pirro, everybody. And Hey, congratulations on being the head coach.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having us out today.
Here's what I want to know, guys. Good call? Good head coach?
Yeah.
Is it nice having a young guy you can relate to? Yeah, that's awesome.
They better be saying
Coach
that.
Coach Colopy's on his phone going, old guy. I'm the old guy now?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm
just saying.
No, and I'll tell you what, the administration, when you got guys that are strong believers in athletics, like Billy Beatty, Matt Moe, and so forth, that's big. Coach Colopy out there, you've got great guys to learn from and to be mentors.
Yeah, it's always good when the administration backs up every decision you're making, and with practicing and just what we ask from the kids and for their full support, and then we have that, it goes a long way, and it's the reason why I took it. If I didn't feel like that was the case, I probably wouldn't have done this or applied for the job, but I know they have my back, and I know they want us to win, and I want to win, and we all have the same goals here.
And Coach, you've got a group of guys behind you that I know you want them to have your back when they're out on the field, and you have their back as well. Introduce the players that you brought with us today.
So we got Eddie McAllister sitting next to me, linebacker. We have Will Norris, wideout DB. Brett Hellier, running back DB. Jason Gallagher, offensive defensive line. Andrew Kirkman, wideout DB. Hayden Russell, middle linebacker. Fullback, Chase Freeman, wideout DB.
Now, you got a lot of guys back.
Yeah.
And some are out playing baseball right now, which I know you're kind of a baseball guy, too. Actually, I think that's a baseball coach's pullover.
No,
dude, you got to get football gear.
I know.
Your dad ought to tell you that.
He'd get on me about it. No, but like.
And wait a minute, how's a defensive coordinator's son become such the offensive hero?
He doesn't probably like that. I rather score touchdowns than get stops. I think.
Because you know what he was doing at practice. He was figuring out I can beat Dad's offense. I'll come up with this play.
His dad, they'd always fight because he'd want to get. I'm like, man, that guy 1,000 yards. It could be a tilt. Like, no. He wanted all of his main guys on the defense.
Yep, absolutely.
And he's still capable of helping himself. There'll be times at our games, halftime, he's standing next to that locker room in that face, like, he wants to say something to me. He's waiting for me to come up to him and say something. He's hiding around the corner.
Well, tell Superintendent Beatty and Principal Morrison to get you football gear so you're not wearing baseball gear. But you got a lot coming back on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, we have 7 offensive starters and about 8 defensive starters. All our skill guys are back offensively. We have to replace 4 offensive linemen. So we have 1 returner. We actually have a couple guys, Jason and Brady Marcina, who played, are going to fill in the spot. So we're kind of need about 2 more guys that we're kind of looking for. And we got 4 or 5 guys that kind of fill, that are going to compete for it. And same on the defensive line, looking for a couple of defensive linemen to kind of fill in the blanks. But all our wide receivers are back, our running backs back. Quarterback's obviously back, our DBs are back, and our linebackers back. So all these guys have a lot of time they put in and a lot of playing time, and they have high expectations. And I think we all have the same goal of winning some playoff games and trying to get over the hump a little bit.
And what's it like now, wearing the big hat, wearing the big sombrero in terms of being the boss? What has been? I mean, you're not into the season and everything yet, so you don't know what's going to come down the road. You have an idea what it's going to be like, but that first day when you looked around, you went, oh, okay.
Just probably
it's me.
Yeah, probably obviously not making any hard decisions yet, but just making sure everyone's accountable. People aren't there making those phone calls, just talking about it in June, and just kind of being the main voice, having the conversations before we start practice and saying the right things. And no matter how bad of a day I might be having, I have to bring the energy at practice every day. If I don't, then we're in trouble. J.D. Henderson right there, he's one of our 3-year. He's a 3-year starter. He has a high expectation. I have high expectation for him. I think everybody knows if the quarterback plays well, your team's going to play well. And we have some big things for him. He's working on some things, some leadership things I think he can improve on a little bit. But he will get there, and he's going to do right things to help us win, for sure.
Some big plays, big catches down the field that we saw, big blocks. We heard from Coach. Now we're going to turn it over to the players. What do we think? You've got so many guys coming back. 7 on offense, 8 on defense. Mm-hmm. Linebacker, out there probably calling the signals, saying, all right, we've got to get in this position, this position. How easy does that make your job in terms of being able just to react to the play and not overthink the play? Like, I recognize my keys, and now I just go after the football.
When you're out there, you really don't think about anything. You're just doing it. Yep. So I just like to not get yelled at, do what I'm told, and just cause a lot of pain to other people. So that's about it.
That's physicality, Don. That's physicality what he's bringing.
Well, and you guys had an opportunistic defense. I mean, I can't tell how many times that we're watching a game and there's a big stick and a fumble or the interceptions. It's like it was like a clutch defense. It's like when you guys needed the big play, you did it, got the turnover.
Yeah, I feel like, sorry to our offense, but our defense, I think we've been better than our offense for a long time now.
You're getting a side eye from number 2 back here.
But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, they like I say, they pick up the slack for us. It works both ways. Sometimes the offense as well. Defense always got to do well. If the defense isn't good, I think everybody knows when the defense isn't good. And we have to work together as a team. And they've been doing a great job. And they need to hold down the fort. You know, that's in the big games. I think in most teams' playoff games, they're 21-14 games, 28-21 games. They're tight scoring games. You have to have a good defense to win playoff games.
I like that because that just cranks up the heat on everybody in practice. Hey, we all got to get better. If we think the defense is better, the offense has to step it up, and vice versa. So all of a sudden, competition was iron versus iron on iron. It makes everybody sharper and everything. So
and you know what? You want to play sharp, but you want to look sharp too. Bill.
They look sharp,
as we do when we try to look sharp.
Yeah, we're family.
I love these.
Coach Coffey. It's Coach Coffey. Yeah. He actually brought some youth out and had some style still, but they look good. They look good.
Yeah, they are sharp, and you've got different combinations too with your uniforms.
We got gray, white, and black uniforms, same pants, gray, white, and black, and we'll change some things up and do some different combos this year.
What do you guys like the best?
What was that?
These ones?
You like the gray?
The grays look nice with the gray pants.
Is that a consensus for everybody, or does anybody have a different one?
Oh, and the field.
I like black. Yeah. I'm an all black guy.
The field's awesome. You got the turf. What a setup! That's phenomenal. That scoreboard, they put us on the scoreboard last year.
Yeah.
We like that, but
beautiful setup. It's especially at night when they have everything lit up. I mean, like you said, the administration did a wonderful job to want kids to be at Edison, stay at Edison, come to Edison, and they're doing all the right things, putting their money on the right spots, and the board starts with the board approving all that and the community approving all that, and we're in the right path. And like you said, we want to get over the hump. That's our main thing, is getting over the hump now.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to slide into a commercial break, and Bill's going to tell you about a couple sponsors.
Sure.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about your band, because you guys have an awesome band, and your band director is going to join you, and then we'll be right back after Bill pays the bills.
All right, Team Ford, Team Automotive, where you always have home field advantage. Ohio Valley Honda, great cars, great service, great people. Don, do you have the burgers? Do you need burgers?
Always.
All right, well, if you have the burgers, I know where the grills are. They're at M&M Hardware for all of your grilling needs this summer. Head to M&M Hardware. They will take care of you. And CA House Music, come to CA House Music and play music for life. We're back right after this.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
Hi, I'm Joe from Arisich Heating and Cooling. It could be a hot one this summer. It's my job to keep you cool and comfortable on these hot summer nights.
Escape the summer heat with a new Trane air conditioning system.
Financing available on a Trane air conditioner and furnace.
Call to set up an appointment.
Staying cool in the valley is a cinch with Arisich. Call us today.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we understand that car wrecks can be traumatizing in many ways. Medical bills pile up. You may be without a car. You don't know how to deal with the insurance company. We can help. Our goal is to make the process easier so you can focus on your health while we focus on your case. If you need help after a car wreck, give us a call. It would be our privilege to speak with you.
Bordas & Bordas, fighting for justice.
Download the Severe Weather Team 9 app today and be prepared.
At WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center, our ER doors are always open. Emergency care at WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center means now care. It means every hour care, no exceptions. We are the only trauma-designated hospital in the Weirton-Steubenville area. We are always ready. You can always count on WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center.
So, what do you think?
It is amazing how smoothly and quickly you get it to go up and down every single time.
I know, right? Wait a minute. You are talking about me, aren't you?
The garage door!
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Offering the highest quality garage doors and openers combined with expert installation and services. A superior garage door and opener installation is just a call away. C&R Garage Doors, a Clopay and LiftMaster authorized dealer.
Yes, we've got the brands. Yes, we've got the deals. Yes, we've got the inventory. But what sets us apart? Our people. 46 musicians on staff with 563 years of combined real-world experience. We're more than just a store, so get off the screen, get in the car, and come to the CA House Music location nearest you. Talk gear, swap stories, get advice, and play music for life.
At Value Leader Pharmacy, we're all about convenience and care. Need a vaccine? No appointment needed. Just walk right into our state-of-the-art facility and we'll take care of you quickly and professionally.
Whether it's the flu, COVID, or any of your other vaccination needs, we've got you covered. Plus, enjoy the benefits of our drive-through, over-the-counter products, and personalized pharmacist consultations.
Value Leader Pharmacy, where health and convenience meet.
No appointment, no hassle, just care when you need it.
The following are based on actual accidents.
Honey, have you seen the cat? Honey, call Rumor Loudon.
Your Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere.
And welcome back to Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. It is Sports Friday on the go. Don, we had Sports Friday on the go on Wednesday, Thursday. Now it's actually on Friday.
Because it's a high school football Friday night.
That's right. It is Media Days. That's a look at the Goat House here at Seven Ranges Entertainment. Great food, great drink in there. Make sure you stop by and check it out. And how about checking these guys out? Powers Defense Tactics. Powers Defense Tactics, where gun sales meet expert training. West Virginia, I should say. I was going to say WV Northern Community College. Fall semester starts August 25th at West Virginia Northern Community College. Choose from programs in healthcare, business, and the trades. Register now and take the next step forward. Glesner Group, your trusted team for accounting, insurance, and financial solutions. Don?
All right. It's CA House music time. Time to strike up the band, and we're joined by Mark Sansone, the Edison band director, and Anthony Pirro, head football coach. Just how important is it to have that synergy with the marching band and the enthusiasm and the excitement that they bring to the football game?
It's huge because it gets the school riled up, it gets the students riled up, it gets the community riled up. I mean, if we don't work together and do this all as one, then it's not going to work, and then you're not going to be able to work together. Kids are going to care for each other, and me and Mark have a really good relationship, and we're on the same page, and we do well together, and I'm looking forward to it in the future, too.
Well, tell me about your band.
Well, we have anywhere between 65 and 70 kids every year. We kind of specialize in hard rock. That's kind of our thing.
I like him already.
I mean, we'll do the standard stuff, the Beach Boys and the Bon Jovi and the Journey and all of that, and we love that. But our specialty is pushing the envelope with hard rock. And our first show this year is a Shinedown tribute. So I'm looking forward to breaking that out in August, and I think the crowd is going to love it.
As far as we talk about coaches on the coaching staff, we're going to play a video here. Tell us about the people that help you out.
Okay. Well, as you can imagine, it's an enormous job, and can't do it alone. So we have Makai Stewart on percussion, Nick Hughes as assistant, my lovely wife, she made me say that, my other assistant for like 25 years, and of course I'm in that photo. And that was a picture of the group from last year. Again, we're in the 65 to 70 range of kids every year.
I was going to say, you're not 65 to 70.
No, I feel like it's.
But well, let me ask you this: we talk about football teams, the senior group, the upperclassmen, leaning on them to help bring the younger kids up. Is it the same for the band?
Absolutely, because these seniors, I have a few of them with me here today. They'll be starting their, I guess it's about their 34th game, counting the playoff games in the fall. So by the time their career is done, they'll have 44, 45, 46 games, I hope.
Yes.
No pressure. No pressure.
And here, you guys have a beautiful facility, and we're looking at a performance here, and this is what, burning up the turf?
You're close. It's tearing up the turf.
Tearing up the turf.
And this is a clip from last year's program. That was the 19th annual. September 20th, we have one coming up. Again, it's the big one. It's the 20th anniversary. We invite all the area bands, and they've been great to come out and support us. It's a great night, and we have a lot of camaraderie. Our band boosters feed every single kid that comes in from the other bands. Occasionally we'll have a college band. We've had Kent State University. We've had Malone, Robert Morris. It's been an exciting event. Never would have guessed it would last 20 years.
Do you still get nervous or anxious before a show? Butterflies?
I think we just channel that energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, doing this for so many years, it doesn't get old.
Introduce us to the people you brought.
Okay. I have some seniors here. I have Ben Griffith. He's snare. He was co-captain last year, looking for leadership from him this year. I have Josie Liznansky. She plays what we call tenors, or the quints, also in the drum line. And John Whitlatch, also on tenors. Of course, this is my wife, my number one assistant.
Well, thanks for making sure you got here on time.
That's important.
Absolutely. Now, we got 30 seconds here. We know about the Friday night football games. Yep. What other big events are on the horizon for your group?
So, besides Tearing Up the Turf 20, we do.
What day is that?
That's September 20th at 7 p.m. We have room for one or two more bands, and would love to have people come out. We have great sponsorships, too, from the community from that. Of course, we do the Christmas parade. We do Veterans Day. We do Memorial Day parades. We've performed for the veterans at the Veterans Home in Sandusky.
That's fantastic.
Played in front of the Lincoln Memorial in D.C. It's been a great run. We're going to travel again in the spring. Looking forward to it.
Well, that's Mark Sansone, the hard rock and roll band director. That's what we like.
Yeah, and if you're going to have hard rock, let's do it. Don, I'm told we got to take the time out.
I got some swag for you real quick.
Oh,
look at this. Now. Interview all these football coaches, get nothing. That's why I got the band guys coming.
Right, hold on.
You got it, brother.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Hey, we're going to take a break. I got to make sure I look good here. See you in a bit. Always.
Thank you for having us on.
I got a 7 5/8, man.
I hear you. I got a melon and a half, too.
Here we go. We're ready to go. All right. Let's go.
We'll be back after this.
McAdoo's West in Dallas Pike is now open and ready to serve you 24/7. From flatbeds, light-duty and heavy-duty tow trucks to rotator wreckers, specialty trailers, and 40 to 300-ton cranes, we have the tools for any job. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
National law firms boast about their size and recovery amounts, but choosing a non-local firm puts you at a disadvantage. For those suffering from lung cancer or mesothelioma, finding an experienced, knowledgeable asbestos law firm is paramount. Goldberg, Persky & White knows the local court systems and the local job sites. Unlike out-of-town firms, there's only one chance to recover. Don't equate a large national firm with better justice. Goldberg, Persky & White, your local asbestos attorneys.
Tired of paying full price at the pump? With Smith Oil's mobile app, you get rewarded every time you fuel up. Get exclusive rewards and save money all in one place. It's not just about gas. There are even rewards for drinks and more inside the store. Saving money has never been so easy or rewarding. Download the Smith Oil app today and start earning rewards that fuel your journey. Smith Oil, fuel up, save more, smile bigger.
At Rorig Financial, we always put you first, making your dreams a reality with a smart financial plan. We work for you, not Wall Street. Whatever you're saving for, college, retirement, a beach house, we can help you and your family throughout your lifetime.
Best of luck to all football players, band members, cheerleaders, and coaching staff from Dan Stevens State Farm Insurance. Call Dan Stevens at 740-633-5433 or 740-264-4449 to make an appointment today and have a great season.
Family owned and operated in the tri-state area since 1965, McAdoo's West is now open in Dallas Pike. With 24/7 service and fast response times, we'll keep your vehicles and projects rolling on schedule, no matter the size. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up. There's a Vermeer 504R Series baler for every size of hay operation. Are you a part-time hay producer looking for a baler with minimal setup? Go with the 504R Classic baler. Or maybe you're a high-output operator looking for the latest technology. It'll be the 504R Premium baler for you. If you're somewhere in between, that's where the 504R Signature baler comes in. Each one comes with a Vermeer 3-year pickup warranty.
See your local dealer. D&J Sales and Service, 8 miles west of Cat, is on State Route 22.
Swag. That's why we have the band directors on. We got some swag. We got these nice white, fancy-looking Edison hats. Man.
Coach now.
Which camera am I on? This
Coach
one?
needs to bring us a black
That's
hat.
a nice hat.
You have one for every game.
Yeah, we like that. So anyway, we were continuing our salute to Edison, our full half hour of Edison.
Yeah.
We're back with the coach, Anthony Pirro, and Mr. Hillier over here because we had the linebacker on.
Yeah.
And he dissed him. He said, man, the defense is what makes this team go. This dude, like 7 games, had over 1,000 yards. I was saying his name constantly, all these big plays. What's up with that? How good is it playing in his offense?
Oh, it's great. He knows how to utilize me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Try to. And like I said, the good thing with like Eddie and our guys, they hold each other accountable, which is nice. If someone's not holding at their end of the bargain, it's nice for, for someone to say something. Sometimes everyone wants to be the quiet guy and not say. Sometimes everyone needs hear what they don't want to hear.
A little kick in the pants.
Yeah, just a little bit, and we got that a little bit.
And you're a guy that just seemed to get better and better as the year went on, and just emerged. So
yeah, Brett got a lot of potential, and he's just figuring it out a little bit. Every cut you make, you can't really teach a running back how to run. Like that's something they're going to learn on the go, and he's slowly figuring out, and I could see a really, really big year from Brett.
Did you hear that? On the go?
On the go. There we go. Well, the thing is, though, with you got a strong arm quarterback, you've got great wideouts and a good passing game. But boy, do you feel that passing game opens things up for you?
Yeah, it makes it all a lot easier.
All right, quick question. Catch a ball in the flat, shake a guy, go the distance, or you get the handoff in the backfield, bust through the middle of the line, maybe shake a linebacker and go the distance, or maybe run someone over at the goal line. What's your favorite way to score, or is it just, hey, just get me in the end zone? I'm good either way.
You got to run it up the middle.
All right.
Well, there were times, though, that I tried to tell Coach Colopy, man, go out and line up in the bone. Oh, yeah, line up in the bone. Pound the ball, pound the football.
Listen, when I first got here, they did that a lot, and I said I just can't put myself to it. JD will throw a picker sometime, and I'll say, we're running the ball the rest of the game, and it'll be like 3 plays later. I was like, we got to throw it or something. I get too impatient. Get too impatient.
Well, with Macon.
Yeah.
And it'd be boom, 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 and he'd follow behind him.
Oh, yeah.
How's that work with you, making sure you stay balanced?
Oh, it's tough. It's something you have to do. It's I'll probably think more of it now, just being the head coach, and more of it now falls on me. I mean, it did before, but balance.
It doesn't have to be exactly 50-50, but
you take what the defense gives you.
Yeah.
In some games you're going to run the ball more, some games you're going to pass the ball, but we look to throw the ball 15, 20 times a game, give Brett the ball 20 times a game. Sometimes it might be more, sometimes it might be less, depending on the going. But I think these guys are okay with who gets the ball. It's just whose time is it going to be? What does the defense give us? And it just matters.
How are you going to operate things now as the head coach on the sidelines? Are you calling the plays?
Yeah, I'm still going to call plays. Yep, I'm going to stick with that. I enjoy that part of it. It really, I love making the game plan. I love watching film on that. It's something I'm not willing to give up at this time. Wait it out a little bit.
Coach, you mentioned something. Everybody's good with who gets the ball and carries and everything. What is it about this team that allows you guys to be able to do something like that? Because you get some teams where, man, we won, but I didn't get my carries. I didn't get a touchdown. I'm irritated. And you got little factions of the team, and then you have other teams that are like, we're all in together. As long as we win. And it seems like the Wildcats have that family atmosphere. What is it about your guys that you guys are able to do that?
None of us are selfish, really, I think. As long as everybody gets the ball and we get the win, we'll be fine.
What do you guys think? You got to love that new stadium and the turf and just the whole setup. That's a sweet place to play.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. I think they did a really good job. Hopefully we can keep doing the right things where we get some stands on the other side, but that's our job to put the administration in that spot to do that. We got to bring more people to the games. We have to bring the excitement to the games.
Well, too, and with the speed that you guys have, that's tailor-made for you guys because you used to go up to Edison and the wet and muddy and muck. So, then you probably run that
Let's take a look at the schedule.
All right, let's take a look at it. Shenandoah, boy, was that a shootout last year.
Yep.
You guys came up put the wrong end, but it was a shootout.
Yeah, we definitely, that's one thing that we won't forget about that game. We weren't ready for that, and we'll be ready for them next year, that's for sure, this coming year.
You got Toronto, that's going to be on the game of the week. Liverpool's always, you got a lot of rivals. I mean, Liverpool's
Look
a
at
rival.
That final stretch. East Liverpool, Harrison Central, Indian Creek. It
all
doesn't
rivals.
get much better than that.
And Creek's probably the biggest. Now,
and then all of a sudden, Ferry pops up there in the first half.
Depending upon where you live, Carrollton, that's a rival too.
Yep.
So a lot of big rivalries, a lot of big games. Southern's not that far off either. And boy, Caldwell's been on a roll. But the team right there that's loaded is Martins Ferry. That's a big game.
We were excited to put them on the schedule. We want to play them. They're going to test us. Them and Canton Central Catholic, who we added on a one-year deal, is going to be a major test for us too.
Well, Canton Central Catholic, I remember when they it was up at Beaver Local, played Carrollton, beat them in the playoffs, and went to the
Bigger had some
title.
had some tough games back in the day against them in the playoffs. Like I said, our schedule's nothing easy, nothing short to easy, and we got our hands full, but we know it's going to be ready for the playoffs.
Absolutely, and now you need to go get ready to figure out how you're going to one-up your band director.
We'll be looking for that black hat.
Oh, I want baseball coaches.
He's too much. All right, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. Coach, guys, have a great season, plenty of good health, and great season for you guys. We'll be back with more from Seven Ranges Entertainment. It's Sports Friday on the Go, Media Days.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest venue in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
Happy 4th of July from Powers Defensive Tactics. Your one-stop shop for everything firearms will be closed on the 4th, but come and see us when we reopen, because as a thank you to our customers and our nation, we'll pay sales tax on all sales on the 5th and 6th. We're a Class 3 dealer offering suppressors and free West Virginia handgun transfers. We also buy, sell, trade, and consign used firearms. So come visit Powers Defensive Tactics, your gun and training headquarters, located in Steubenville.
RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is celebrating our first year with our amazing customers. It's our one-year anniversary sale. We are turning up the savings. Experience the next level of customer service and our largest discounts to date on our huge selection of vehicles. The deals have never been better. Thinking of trading in? As always, we pay top dollar for your trade. Don't miss RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram's one-year anniversary sale, where our only focus is you.
Hey, Chuck, I can't talk too long. Rumor Loudon's here to fix my air conditioner. Man, they really got here fast. What seems to be the problem?
Well, sir, you forgot to take the cover off your AC unit.
Oh, hey, Chuck, you're not going to believe this one. Honey, Call Rumor Loudon.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
With everything from excavators and skid steers with attachments to floor sanders and carpet cleaners, Tricor has over 300 rental items that you need to complete your project. They also sell a full assortment of top-of-the-line hand and power tools, abrasives, fasteners, and many other items to suit your industrial needs. Need something delivered? Tricor also delivers. Located a quarter-mile north of Route 70, exit 208 in Morristown, Ohio. No job is too big or small. We have the tools you need.
JK Auto Glass is your place for professional auto glass repair or replacement. Our technicians can also recalibrate your forward-facing camera. We're locally owned in Mingo Junction, which means you're taken care of by real people who know your name. We'll even pick up your vehicle and return it to you after your repairs. It couldn't be easier.
For all your glass needs, call JK Auto Glass, where you'll always talk to a live agent, where the difference is clear.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Join the conversation on the WTOV9 Facebook page.
And welcome back, everybody, to Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. That's a look at the Goat House. If you come to Seven Ranges, plenty of games, bowling, cornhole, tournaments, anything you want. And you're going to have a bunch of fun. And then if you want some good food, make sure you get into the Goat House because it is really good. Don and I, we've tried a lot of stuff out. It's fantastic.
We've sampled the entire menu. And, of course, Saturday night they've got the big UFC pay-per-view they've got here. Tapuria against Oliveira. Charlie Alves.
No cover. Come on
Kai
down.
Kara France is one of the co-feature there. Here's the thing, too. I mean, we're taking up this area tonight, but if you want to go somewhere where you can eat and take your food outside, kind of a fun, relaxing evening, there's outdoor seating here. We've got the great Ferguson's furniture couch and all set up. This is a really nice setup.
And then if you come down, you want to see the tail.
What do they call this? The plaza? The veranda? What have you?
Yeah, plaza work. I don't know, little outdoor seating. But tonight, if you want to come down, see the Sports Friday on the Go Media Days, or you want to stay for a little music, there's going to be a live band here today, right after we get done. So.
And I didn't bring my guitar.
I thought you had the guitar in the.
Well, let's get on with it. We've got the
Oakland
Golden Bears in the house.
Yeah, these guys are sitting there thinking, "What in the world are these two talking about?"
You and I can talk to each other all day at work.
We do. All right, Coach, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
2025, it is upon us. First, before we get started, introduce the guys that you brought with them. I imagine senior laden, is it an upper class group, or you got some juniors in there too?
It's a mix. All
right. Well, who do you have here?
I got one of my horses up front. I got Cam Hebrock. Make sure I can see with the sun. I got Christian Chappell in the back. Devin Eustock. Josh Marr.
He was hoping you wouldn't remember his name.
Well, I make sure I pronounce it right. You got Logan Murray here,
and that's from the Preston Murray lineage. There's a lot of Murrays. That's a big name.
Yep, absolutely. You got Cameron Carter, Aaron Frohnapple. You got Lucas Zellers and Noah Schmidt in the back there rounding it out.
What do you think about this bunch?
Hey, it's a great group. You couldn't ask for a better hardworking group. These guys have been putting in the work, so it's a solid group behind me.
And how are the numbers and how many starters back on either side of the ball?
You know what? With this being my first, I don't know the exact number of starters back. I do know we got a lot on both sides of the ball. I think there was only about 5 or 6 seniors lost after last year's class. So we do have a lot coming back this year, skill-wise and on the line on both sides. So.
And it's been a while. It's been a few years now, but you couldn't ask for a better setting for football. That's a wonderful, beautiful stadium that you guys have.
Yeah, it's beautiful campus. They got the football there, the nice turf. They just finished turf baseball and softball up there. So it's Hancock County's doing great things for our facilities, and kudos to them. It's really nice there on both sides of the county. So
now someone drops in on a Friday night. It's all right. I want to go to the Bear Den. I want to find out what's going on up there. They drop in. What can they see on? We'll start with offense. What are they going to see from the offense? What type of offense are you going to run? Where are we going to go?
we'll be a little bit of a gun spread, and we'll go under center, do a little bit of eye. It'll kind of be a multiple offense type.
Okay.
So you'll see different looks. As far as athlete-wise, like I said, you get a lot of skill back. You got Devin Ustock coming back, Josh Marr, Kristen Chappell. You got Logan Murray, who unfortunately last year, didn't get to play because of a neck injury right behind me. He's kind of a breakaway type athlete, can take it to the house at any time. You got Cameron Carter, Lucas Zellers, and you got these big horses, on the line, leading the way. So they should see a little balanced attack this year with a little bit of everything. So,
Cam, how personal do you guys take it up front, the line, to make sure that these guys have an opportunity to do what they do? It's one of those things where the line, you don't get to carry the ball, you don't get to score the touchdowns unless there's a fumble and you recover. But there's going to be good ball security with the Bears, the Oakland Golden Bears this year, so we won't have to worry about fumbles. But how do you look at that as a group with the offensive line?
We just try our best to protect them, make sure everyone fills their gaps, everyone follows their path, be very physical on the offensive line, and dominant. You want to dominate.
As we see there, that's some downfield blocking, too.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, some great uniforms. Some of my favorite unions. Oakland uniforms are fantastic. All right, Coach, we covered the offense. Drop in on a Friday night. What are we doing on defense? Are we going to see a multiple set? We're going to see a 4-4. We can do, where are we going?
These are some
with
good highlights, Bill.
They are.
You keep talking. I'm watching the highlights.
All right, you're just trying to get out of the sun.
I'm seeing a lot of Golden Bears running to the den, man.
What do you have for us on defense?
You'll see a base 40 front out of us.
Okay.
These guys, as far as we're not going to do anything too spicy on defense. It's right now, with all the summer stuff we've been doing, it's just been mentality, flying through the football, aggressive, all that culture, all that good stuff, hard-nosed stuff, which we've been getting, doing in the weight room. So you'll see a 40 front for the most part when you come visit us. So.
All right, and these guys behind you, the ingredients that you see, you get an opportunity to stir the pot, make that mix for the coming season. You like what you see? You like what you have on the counter to mix this thing up and get it going?
Yeah, absolutely. I know last year they were a little bit more run-oriented. I think we'll be able to be more of a balanced attack this year. Our numbers have been growing, which has been great to see. We're pushing in the 40s range, for us right now, which is a climb from last year, which is solid. As far as the excitement, these guys are excited. I couldn't ask for a more hardworking group. We just had this heat wave for however many days, and we had flex practices, and these guys didn't complain at all. So, that shows me a lot. These guys are hardworking. They're hungry. We're trying to adopt the winning mentality and taking care of all the little things each and every day, which will amount to the bigger things. And, two things I've been preaching to these guys are culture and weight room. We fix those two first, and let's get a good winning culture, winning mindset and mentality, and let's bust our rear ends in the weight room and get some mental and physical toughness. And I think those are two huge ingredients to us succeeding, not only this year, but also for the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll have more with you here shortly. He's going to talk about a couple of our sponsors. And then when we come back, it's CA House Music Time, as we'll bring on Wendy Zinn, the director of the Oakland Marching Band. So take it away, Bill.
Rorik Financial. Sky's the limit with Rorik Financial. Make your dreams a reality with a financial plan. IBEW, local Union 246, trained to electrify. The Golden Bears are going to have some electrifying plays this year, Don. D&J Sales and Service, your local family-owned and operated new and used farm equipment dealer in Cadiz, Ohio. It's hot, so you need to cool off. Rumor loud, and give them a call. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care. 3 offices, Moundsville, St. Clairsville, and Barnesville. And AJ Gray Windows and Doors, proudly celebrating 75 years in business. AJ Gray offers Provia Windows and Doors in Ohio and West Virginia. We're back with more Sports Friday on the Go, Media Days, right after this.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from AJ Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call AJ Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life,
West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
When RB says euros, you say 2 for $7. Euros. 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 Louder! Arby's, we have the meat.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we understand that car wrecks can be traumatizing in many ways. Medical bills pile up. You may be without a car. You don't know how to deal with the insurance company. We can help. Our goal is to make the process easier so you can focus on your health while we focus on your case. If you need help after a car wreck, give us a call. It would be our privilege to speak with you.
Bordas & Bordas, fighting for justice.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
At Rorig Financial, we always put you first, making your dreams a reality with a smart financial plan. We work for you, not Wall Street. Whatever you're saving for, college, retirement, a beach house, we can help you and your family throughout your lifetime.
Best of luck to all football players, band members, cheerleaders, and coaching staff from Dan Stevens State Farm Insurance. Call Dan Stevens at 740-633-5433 or 740-264-4449 to make an appointment today and have a great season.
And welcome back to Sports Friday on the Go. Media Days at 7 Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. Tricor Industrial. Over 300 rental items, hand tools, power tools, and more. Tricor Industrial in Morristown, Ohio. Dan Stevens State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact your local agent, Dan Stevens, for auto, home, and life insurance today. C&R Garage Doors. Have the best team when it comes to garage doors, needs, and services. Call C&R Garage Doors, the real MVP. Arisich Heating and Cooling. Tackle the heat with Arisich Heating and Cooling. Follansbee Pharmacy. Value Leader Pharmacy, where health and convenience meet. Goldberg, Persky, and White. Goldberg, Persky, and White, pioneers in asbestos litigation. And Smith Oil. Don, Smith Oil. You want to download the Smith app today? Smith Oil gets you where you are going.
You had me at Arisich Heating and Cooling.
Yeah, it'd be right, real nice.
That's
right
what
now.
I want right now. We did have a slight breeze, but this CA House Music Time, and we're joined by Wendy Zen. And Wendy, when I talked to you on the phone, you have a tremendous passion for music. You have a tremendous passion for your band. Tell me about the band program that you lead at Oak Glen.
Yes, it's very exciting for me to be a part of a group of students who just want to work so hard, regardless of whatever curveballs were thrown, whatever I ask them to do. They're ready and they're up for it.
And it's funny, a lot of the band directors I've talked to, they talk about that. They talk about challenging their kids with the music or whatever they do.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit more.
Well, every year we have a show that's vastly different from the year before. This year we're going back to the 50s. We're doing 50s rock and roll music.
That's our there we go.
Great.
We're not that old, but we like the music.
My kids do too.
Like Buddy Holly?
You know, just
Buddy Holly,
we've got Great Balls of Fire. We've got Wipeout. You know, we have some good things going. The kids get to have a little bit of an input on what they want to do for the halftime show, which kind of helps fire them up too. And we want to have something that is enjoyable for the crowd so that they can feel a part of it.
Well, that 50s music is fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, as far as numbers, first of all, how long have you been the band director there, and what are your numbers?
This is the beginning of my 16th year at Oak Glen. Our numbers are still small with a small school. We're at about 22, 23 this year. But like I said, they all work really hard. They're going to be starting band camp in August, when it's probably going to be equally as hot. And it's just a good bonding experience as they learn not only how to move in the drill, where they need to go, what count they need to be there to match the music, but how they're supposed to look. And on top of that, play and make it sound really good.
16 years.
Yes.
Still get the butterflies? Still get nervous on Friday night when you're walking out onto the field? You're looking around and all of a sudden, okay, it's time to go. We got to be ready.
A little bit. And it's maybe a little bit less nervousness than it is excitement. For here we go. Here's another year. Let's showcase what these students can do.
And what instrument did you play when you played?
Primarily clarinet.
Oh, so clarinet.
Yes.
So
I played the radio.
There you go. So clarinet. If you had to play one song, clarinet for the rest of your life. That was the only one you could. If you had to break up the clarinet, what are you going to play?
Oh boy, that's tough because Mozart wrote some great clarinet music, but so did Gershwin.
Okay. Well, I didn't ask you for two. I asked you for one song.
It's got to be Mozart then.
All right, going to be Mozart. We get some Mozart with the clarinet. I love
I'm a Marshall Tucker Band guy. And
I'm not sure they used a lot of clarinet in the Marshall Tucker Band.
No, but they had the. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I lost my train of thought there.
No, you're going to say you lost your mind. That was a long time ago, Don.
Anyway, go ahead. What the heck? Anyway, go ahead. I forget.
All right. So we talked with Coach, and we talked about the seniors, upperclassmen, as they're going to lead the way. Is that the same thing for the band? You lean on the older kids, the upperclassmen, as they help the younger kids learn what it is to be in the Oak Glen Marching Band.
Yes, that's very true. I always rely heavily on my seniors and my juniors as well because they've learned the program. They've learned my expectations. They learn what kind of work ethic we're after. And it makes my job a little easier because I do lean on them, and they kind of take care of all the little things behind the scenes. While I'm working with one section, they may be on the other side taking some of the freshmen, some sophomores under their wing, and kind of being a good role model and leading them.
Not just the games, but what else do you have? Do you have a varsity show? Do you have shows later in the year? Where do we go from here? Because I know you're doing a lot more.
Always. All the band directors are always working hard. Yes, we do have all the games. Within the games, we've got homecoming that we play for. We collaborate with the dance class and do a performance there. We have Christmas parades in the region that we participate in. We have our winter concert. Some breakout groups from the bands that have after-school rehearsals. They'll perform at the concert. So lots of things going on all the time.
I remember. I couldn't think of the term flute. The Marshall Tucker Band. So there was a rock and roll band that had a flute.
Jethro Tull was a big flute.
There you go. A flautist. If you play the flute, am I right?
Or Will Ferrell and Anchorman.
Here, I guess the reason I bring that up, like a rock and roll band, and you got a flute. All of a sudden, maybe you find one year that somebody plays an instrument that's great or something. We got to work this in to your unit.
Yes. If there's someone who's phenomenally great on a particular instrument, I do try to find music to showcase them. The other opportunity that the students will get is the band students will very often be a part of the accompaniment for the choir during the choir concert, so they get those opportunities as well.
Let me ask you, as a football coach, how important is it to have a band that sets the atmosphere and the whole enthusiasm, gets the crowd, the student section into it?
No, it's huge. And, Mrs. N does a great job with our band. I know that. I work in the county, so I know the hours they put in and the time. I can hear them in the hallways. So it's always great stuff. And these guys, guys and girls, they do a great job for us, and it really sets the tone and the energy, and we can't thank them enough. So it's huge what they do for us, and we really appreciate it.
And we talk about the abundance of turf fields now and how that affects the athletes. That's going to mean a lot to a band having that beautiful facility to play on.
Yes. It makes marching in the bad weather a lot easier. It's also very hot, so I always feel for the football team when they're out there practicing their two-a-days and the heat coming from below as well as above.
Wendy's in. We appreciate it. Glad you could take time and enjoy us on this Friday night. We're going to take a time out and be back, and we'll talk more football, Bill.
All right. JK Auto Sales bringing you this portion of Sports Friday on the Go. Experience for yourself why the difference is clear with JK Auto Glass. Seven Rangers Entertainment. Head to Seven Rangers Entertainment in Steubenville and unleash the fun. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center. Proud sponsor of tonight's show, WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center, and the Highlands Sports Complex. Highlands Sports Complex, Wheeling's destination for sports. We are back right after this.
Seven Rangers Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest menu in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
So, what do you think?
It is amazing how smoothly and quickly you get it to go up and down every single time.
I know, right? Wait a minute. You are talking about me, aren't you?
The garage door!
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Offering the highest quality garage doors and openers combined with expert installation and services. A superior garage door and opener installation is just a call away. C&R Garage Doors, a Clopay and LiftMaster authorized dealer.
At Value Leader Pharmacy, we're committed to bringing you more than just prescriptions. We're bringing you convenience. Whether it's our brand new drive-through window or our large selection of over-the-counter products, we're here to serve your needs.
From fast service to compliance packaging and accessible pharmacists, we're always here to make sure that you get the care that you deserve. Visit us at Value Leader Pharmacy, where service meets satisfaction.
Goldberg, Persky & White has helped thousands of victims of asbestos exposure. But who exactly are these victims? They're more than steelworkers, chemical plant workers, and other tradesmen. They're your family, friends, neighbors, even you. Hardworking individuals who are now suffering from lung cancer or mesothelioma. GPW attorneys understand the personal toll these illnesses take and work to secure justice for victims and their families. For a free consultation, call 1-800-COMPLEX or visit gpwlaw.com.
There's a Vermeer 504R Series baler for every size of hay operation. Are you a part-time hay producer looking for a baler with minimal setup? Go with the 504R Classic baler. Or maybe you're a high-output operator looking for the latest technology. It'll be the 504R Premium baler for you. If you're somewhere in between, that's where the 504R Signature baler comes in. Each one comes with a Vermeer 3-year pickup warranty.
See your local dealer. D&J Sales and Service, 8 miles west of Cadiz on State Route 22.
And welcome back to Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. That's a look at the Goat House. If you want great food, just head into the Goat House. They'll take care of you. All kinds of items on the menu. Absolutely outstanding. And what is outstanding is our sponsors for tonight's show, Bordis & Bordis. Bordis & Bordis, fighting for justice. Edgar Snyder and Associates. Edgar Snyder, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. Chick-fil-A, elevate your summer gatherings with Chick-fil-A at the Highlands. McAdoo Towing Crane. And McAdoo Towing, our business is picking up. WVU Medicine Black Lung Clinic. The Black Lung Clinic at Reynolds Memorial Hospital offers a one-stop clinic for evaluation of black lung disease and other occupational lung diseases. Don?
And we're back with Coach Miller of the Oak Glen Golden Bears. And Coach, let me ask you this. And it was disappointing to hear a few weeks ago that Weirton Madonna would not have a football team this coming season. Madonna with a rich history, winning state titles and so forth. The Madonna kids, are they going to get to place anywhere? Or how does that work? Do they go to Weir? Do they go to your school? Or what happens?
It all bases on where they reside and where they live. You know, per SSAC, if your school doesn't have a team, you can go and play for. You know, if you live in the Oak Glen district, you can go to Oak Glen. If you live in Weir High or Brook, it's all on where you live. You know, and having said that, we picked up one so far with Maddox Bowen. You know, who played quarterback for him last year, and he'll vie for time this year at quarterback. And
you coach baseball at Madonna, so you're familiar with him.
Yeah. I've coached Maddox in various sports. You know, he's a hardworking kid, great kid, extremely coachable. You know, he's one of the hardest working kids I know. He puts in a lot of time and film time and very dedicated kid. So, you know, it's very, very unfortunate what happened to Madonna, of course. But, you know, listen, it's these guys.
Well, the most important thing is that the kids want to have a chance to go play somewhere.
Absolutely. And that's the most important is kids that do want to play. You want them to be able to play. So it's good to see that the guys that, you know, still want to play are going to go elsewhere and try and get on the field. So
tell me about young Mr. Zellers sitting beside you. And that's Zellers with a Z. That's not Sellers. Zellers with a Z.
Zellers with a Z. He's a extremely hard worker for us. He's one of my good leaders. You know, in the weight room, on the field. You know, he's going to be vying for time on the line, tight end, and on the line, and he's going to be one of those guys, either going out, you know, or leading the way blocking. He's one of my most coachable kids. You know, I got several of those, and he's one of them, and very, very good work ethic. You know, can't say enough good things about him. So.
Well, Lucas, what do you have to say about Coach? You got a new coach, and now I don't know if you have to take a poll with everybody around you, but I'd imagine you guys all have a pretty good idea. So, what do you have for us? How's Coach doing so far?
Yeah, he's doing an amazing job, and I've been in school with him, and
seeing him around the hallways, making jokes, just having fun. And yeah.
So how important is that to the players to be able to see Coach in the hallways, and he's going about his business? He's able to check in with you and see you, not just on the football field, but in the classroom and in the hallways as well.
Yeah, it's really awesome, man, and he's doing a really good job. And I just think it's a really good, if we need help within like school, or if we're having any problems at home or anything, we can just go talk to him.
Sounds like a great way. Sounds like, Coach, you're building a family unit as much as you are a football team.
Yeah, I've been around these guys. I'm one of the IT guys for the county, so I see these guys all the time. And one of my biggest things in coaching is
that means you're getting calls from anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
At any time. And a complete sense of panic being the IT guy.
Oh, it's a great job. I work for a great county, so it's fun. But having said that,
when my son went off to WVU, okay, he would, Dad, the only time I hear from you is when you can't get the TVs on and so forth, because we're all what do we call that now? It's all
we're not very good.
No, they call it tech illiterate.
Well, no, it's man, I can't think of anything tonight. The internet TV, streaming. It was all streaming.
Okay.
When all that started.
You were going nowhere near streaming. I would have never guessed that.
But
word.
I mean, that's been years ago. I mean, it's been a few. I'm hip with it now, but yeah. So IT, he was my IT guy.
Yeah.
Do you know? Or you got all the smart TVs and streaming figured out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, let me tell you, it 5 years ago, it was tough. You're used to clicking just all around. Hey, we got to put up the schedule there. They're telling me I'm talking too much.
Absolutely.
We're high. You can't beat starting with your rival.
No, it's always a great game. They got a new coach too in Quincy, and it's a great rivalry game to open up the season. Good energy, and it'll be great.
TV game right off the bat with Oak Glen and Weir High.
Yeah. You don't get better than that.
Toronto's a dandy. East Liverpool, man, battle for the bridge. That's a big rivalry there. Have you filled the spot that Madonna had?
Yeah, so instead of playing week 11, we will fill week 3 in between St. Mary's and Toronto. We picked up Belpre, Ohio.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what, Coach. Don mentions it all the time. I like it as well. The local flavor. There's a lot of local teams, not a lot of long road trips. You got to love that. We love the fact that you guys were able to join us today, and we wish you guys nothing but the best, great health during the season and a great season. Coach, just get them going.
No, absolutely. We appreciate you guys having us.
You know what you need to say? Swear to the Bear.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Go Bears.
Thank you.
And the Bears are up next, too. The other Bears, the Brook Bruins and Weir High. That'll be our last hour. Brook, followed by Weir. You're watching News 9 Sports.
On the go.
Sports Friday on the go.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise to get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
JK Auto Glass is your place for professional auto glass repair or replacement. Our technicians can also recalibrate your forward-facing camera. We're locally owned in Mingo Junction, which means you're taken care of by real people who know your name. We'll even pick up your vehicle and return it to you after your repairs. It couldn't be easier.
For all your glass needs, call JK Auto Glass, where you'll always talk to a live agent, where the difference is clear.
Yes, we've got the brands. Yes, we've got the deals. Yes, we've got the inventory. But what sets us apart? Our people. 46 musicians on staff with 563 years of combined real-world experience. We're more than just a store, so get off the screen, get in the car, and come to the CA House Music location nearest you. Talk gear, swap stories, get advice, and play music for life.
Hey, Chuck, I can't talk too long. Rumor Loudon's here to fix my air conditioner. Man, they really got here fast. What seems to be the problem?
Well, sir, you forgot to take the cover off your AC unit.
Oh, hey, Chuck, you're not going to believe this one. Honey, call Rumor Loudon.
McAdoo's West in Dallas Pike is now open and ready to serve you 24/7. From flatbeds, light-duty and heavy-duty tow trucks to rotator wreckers, specialty trailers, and 40 to 300-ton cranes, we have the tools for any job. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
The WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Breast Care Center, the Ohio Valley's only complete breast center, is expanding with more doctors than ever before, with decades of breast surgery experience and new diagnostic technology, all in one beautiful, calming space. Compassion, excellence, experience, and technology come together every single day here. The WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center Breast Care Center.
Happy 4th of July from Powers Defensive Tactics. Your one-stop shop for everything firearms will be closed on the 4th, but come and see us when we reopen, because as a thank you to our customers and our nation, we'll pay sales tax on all sales on the 5th and 6th. We're a Class 3 dealer offering suppressors and free West Virginia handgun transfers. We also buy, sell, trade, and consign used firearms. So come visit Powers Defensive Tactics, your gun and training headquarters, located in Steubenville. Family owned and operated in the tri-state area since 1965, McAdoo's West is now open in Dallas Pike. With 24/7 service and fast response times, we'll keep your vehicles and projects rolling on schedule, no matter the size. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
WTOV9 is cooking up a storm on the WTOV9 YouTube channel.
It's a high school football Friday night, the third hour of News 9 Sports. Sports Friday. On the go. High school football media days, Bill.
And we have some proud sponsors, and we are thrilled that they are on board with us with Sports Friday on the go. WVU Medicine, Reynolds Memorial Hospital. WVU Medicine, 175 years of service, providing quality care close to home. Ohio Valley Honda, great cars, great service, great people. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is health care. Team Ford, Team Automotive, where you always have home field advantage. RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you. And how about WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital? WVU Medicine, 175 years of service, providing quality care close to home. Don?
How do you tackle the heat, Billy?
Well, you know what? You get some air conditioning, and probably Aerosich would be a good place to call.
Aerosich
heating and
cooling. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
we'll talk more about them.
We're joined now by the head coach of
the man who's always cool himself.
How you doing, guys?
Welcome, Coach.
Same here. It was really good to see this atmosphere again, and it's exciting to see you guys having the kids in the forefront.
Yeah,
again.
And it's not that long. I mean, football right around the corner. It's a high school football Friday night. I haven't counted how many Fridays until it happens.
I'm just going to say this. I feel like Coach is with us. You know why? We're out here sweating. Coach comes out, and I said, you could have changed to a different color. Boom, he's sweating.
Yeah.
He's just going. But you know what?
It wasn't supposed to be this way because we were on the turf last year. Now it's
I'll tell you what. Yesterday we had a couple clouds come through. They were lovely.
Yeah.
I would wish I'd paid for them to come back right now. But, Coach, what you want to do is introduce everybody that came with me, because this is a group you're going to be leaning on quite a bit, I'd imagine, as the season goes on.
Okay, we got Marcus Reed, Rocco Sackerpenny, Will Harvey, Anthony Perlosky, Grant Yost, Elijah Lanigan. We got Connor behind me. We have Jude. We have Ethan. And Mr. Sperringer here.
All right. Good job. All right. We got this a group here, Don. Coach, what do you think? You're getting to work with these guys. It's a new opportunity for you, a new challenge for you, but it's a back-home challenge. So what has this been like as you make this transition?
It's been exciting for the obvious reasons, to be able to come back home and to put the green and gold on again, and to get that start as a player, and then it moved into the coaching field and being able to coach with Coach Bird in the tail end of his career before he retired, and then to be back in the forefront was just surreal. At times I see myself on the field like, oh my God, I'm in this role. This is amazing.
Well, and how is Coach doing as he comes back, and how much does it mean to have a coach that went to your school, was a part of it, and he's going through the same things that you guys went through? He just did them a little bit earlier. What's it been like having him come back home to coach you guys?
It means a lot. You always want a guy that's going to be there for the guys, and he's a Brook pride. He's the definition of Brook pride.
Yeah, there you go. I will say this, Coach. We did some stories, and Don's getting ready to talk about his helmet. He's ready. But I'll tell you what, the thing that I love, and this is it has a lot to do with the entire Brook pride you talked about. I love that sculpture of the bear out in front of the school now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's absolutely sensational.
That's celebrity status now, because I see more people out there taking pictures with that, especially during the graduation.
There's going to be a lot of Christmas cards. Hey, here's Christmas over at Brook High School. So, Don, tell us about this lovely helmet that you have.
You talk about Brook pride and the tradition of Brook football, and you know it as well as anybody, Frank, just the tradition and the passion and the history of Brook football. There's a lot of pride in that. And back in the day, we were given this. I was given this.
Yeah.
And it's got the state championships written on here. 1985, 1987, 1990. And when Brook was one of the premier programs, not just in the state of West Virginia.
Country.
But nationally. I mean, it ranked in the USA Today and so forth. And one of the guys at the mill made this Planet Up Nacho, man, and they put my name on it. And you've got
both names, Don Sloan and the Nacho Man.
You've got the
you have the bear,
you've got the trophies with the state championships and all the all-state guys and all the legends. How much do you talk about the pride and the history and the passion of Brook football?
Daily, and being a player on the 87 team and get to experience some of that is pretty cool to try to translate it to these guys. But ultimately, it's going to be their story. We'll always know where we come from, and we're always going to understand the past. But, it's going to be their turn to do that. But to, remind them about the days, the glory days, and, the 1985 team this year will be celebrating the 40th anniversary. That's the Lincoln game. When we go over that schedule, you'll see that. So these guys will be able to see those legends and see all these guys come into town for that game. And, it'll be pretty exciting for all of us that, they could see it. We've talked about it for a small amount of time we've been together, but now they'll be able to see it firsthand and get to meet some of these guys.
Pass this around. Rub that a little bit. Get a little of the history off of it. Pass it around. There you go. And
Coach, I'm going to ask. I'll tell you what. I'm looking around. I'm seeing some pretty good size with the Bruins. I mean, as big a team that we've seen so far coming in. How much of an advantage is that going to be for you guys, and do they have the feet to go along with the size?
A big advantage because, these guys took advantage of the weight room. Eric James took the lead, and we had a little transition period, and Coach Fetty was involved with us, getting our work in this winter. And, these guys embraced that part of it. There's been probably 35 to 36 players in each workout session. And then if you look at the schedule, or you look at what they did in June, we had a strong camp, and it really carried over into that. So we work out every day, and that's part of the premise. And those are things we learned from Coach Billiard. I see some highlights of Ty here.
Yeah, and talk about that. What does he bring to that offense?
Dual threat, obviously, I know that one firsthand. He hit that one in stride, so, we expect to see the same this year every week, and I know he'll bring that because, Ty's an exceptional player, and I know that he'll be able to escape the pocket at times and create and extend the play, and that's just the natural ability he has as a player.
How important is it for these guys to be great leaders for the younger guys that are coming up and start passing down the tradition that they've learned through the years?
You're exactly right, and that's a big part of it. They need to see it, see it by example, to be in a part where you can see it visually, not just talking about it. But, these guys have got a lot of minutes out there, for me tracking film and watching the, games from last year. But they're prepared, and we have a big challenge in week 1 against Beaver Local, and we're working daily towards that to get ourselves acclimated to that environment we're going to be in once we end up on TV, I believe, with you guys in here.
Yeah, it is. That's a TV game. The big part of that atmosphere will be the Brook Band as well last night. We're going to talk about them after this timeout.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Seven Rangers Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest menu in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games. 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
This 4th of July, as we mark America's 249th birthday, RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Newell, West Virginia is celebrating our first birthday. We're offering unbeatable savings with huge sales on our entire lineup of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and pre-owned vehicles. Whether you're looking for adventure or power, we've got the solution for you. As always, we're the Valley's leader for your trade. We'll trade anything. These deals won't last. Visit us at RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where our only focus is you.
Tired of paying full price at the pump? With Smith Oil's mobile app, you get rewarded every time you fuel up, get exclusive rewards, and save money all in one place. It's not just about gas. There are even rewards for drinks and more inside the store. Saving money has never been so easy or rewarding. Download the Smith Oil app today and start earning rewards that fuel your journey. Smith Oil, fuel up, save more, smile bigger.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
And welcome back to Seven Ranges Entertainment in Steubenville. And welcome to Little Chicago, a murder mystery dinner, and that's going to be here at Seven Ranges. If you want to be a part of it, murder mystery dinner, complete written script, costumes. Let's get it together, everybody. Get some costumes. Full course meal, mob era, Rat Pack, Dean Martin, Dress to Impress, interactive show, July 26th at 6:30, right here at Seven Ranges Entertainment. Tickets are available. Call Jesse. SevenRangesEntertainment.com/tickets, and prizes will be made available on the night of the big show. So that's something exciting here at Seven Ranges Entertainment. Don, you look around Seven Ranges Entertainment. We have to thank the Highlands for their hospitality on Wednesday. What a sensational sports facility. And then Seven Ranges here in Steubenville with all that they do with games, food, music, live music. It is a new happening place here in Steubenville, and they just do a great job.
And we're going to talk music now. Their CA House Music Band and Coach Frank Sassini, the Brook Band, always known as one of the best bands around, one of the best bands in the area. And as a Brook guy, Brook grad, what can you tell me about the history and the band, just how important that band is to the community?
You know, I could go back when I was a player. There's nothing that got me more excited than to hear the band start playing, the fight song. And This Bud's For You, I know that was a big song that they played all the time during the playoff runs. But, to have that group, I know we were down on the turf, and I can hear them practicing up top, and I know the work ethic that those kids put into that. And, they're a large part of what we do on a Friday night. And, my goal is to make our band more tired than the other ones, because we're playing a lot of touchdowns.
Well, we're going to learn more about that band now. We'll hear from band director John Leonard and one of his star senior, Deidre Groves. Let's take a look.
This year, we've got a few big ticket items on the schedule. So the flagship of our season this year is going to be a trip to Disney World. So we've been invited to come back and perform in Disney World's Magic Kingdom in 2026 in April. In addition to that, we have we've got a couple of great performances that are lined up for this season. In addition to the football games that we do throughout the season and the praise that we do for our communities, we'll be performing at the OVAC Showcase of Bands, the University High School Showcase of Bands, and then we're also going to get a chance to perform at the Morgantown Band Spectacular, which will give my students the opportunity to perform on West Virginia University's Mountaineer Field, which we're just super psyched there, with the history and all the prestige that comes with that venue. Getting to march in the same place that the Pride of West Virginia, the Mountaineer Marching Band marches in, we're very excited for that opportunity here.
I'm super excited for the Morgantown Band Spectacular at WVU Stadium because it's just going to be so amazing. It's such an honor to be marching where the Pride of West Virginia marches, because that's always been a band I look up to. And I'm super excited for our Disney trip, getting to march around Magic Kingdom, because it's just a magical Disney experience to get to do that there.
We'll also be competing at the West Virginia Oil and Gas Festival, which is down in Tyler County. And, so we've got a lot of great things to look forward to this season. The community shows up for our events. When we're out on the parade route, it's nice to see everybody line both ends of the streets and cheering and screaming for the band. When we have our fundraisers and we're doing other things to try and raise funds for our group, it's great when we have the community. We have so many community members that are supportive of us in those endeavors as well. It enables us to be able to travel, buy equipment, and those kinds of things. So we're really fortunate and just feel very blessed to have that kind of community support here at Brooke High School. I've been here for about 11 years now, and I've always been very fortunate to have great students, great staff to work with. We've got 8 wonderful seniors this year: Max Diaz, Deidre Groves, Abby Hahn, Ryan Hott, Tyler Lone, Rosia Smith, Madison Walker, and Alexis Obodoble. And they have just been absolutely wonderful. They're not only great performers, but they're wonderful human beings, and they're natural-born leaders. In addition to musicians in the band, we also have a color guard here, which is run by my mother, actually, Joyce Leonard, and she's also assisted by Abby Beckelheimer. And then we also have a majorette unit here as well. So shout out to Joyce Mason, who's the coach of that, and her assistant, Luann Radcliffe. They bring a lot of wonderful visual elements to what we already are performing musically on the field, which gives us that nice, polished, finished product that we put out there year after year for our marching shows. So last year we had a really good run of things. Our jazz band earned superior ratings at the West Virginia Northern Region Jazz Festival.
My favorite part of our band is definitely the jazz band because I play saxophone, and I feel like that's our main thing, but also everybody in the jazz band, we choose to be in that band and we audition for it, so it's the people who want to be there and want to make music, and it's just, we all have the most fun 24/7, but we're also very successful, always getting superiors at our festivals.
We had 11 students or 11 performances go there, get superior ratings for that, and out of those groups we had one saxophone quartet that was selected to perform at the state level, and they got to perform on the state honors recital, and that consisted of Deidre Groves, Casey Johnson, Olivia Keister, and Elena Nelson. So it was the first time we've sent a group to the All-State Honors Recital in a very long time. So we were really proud of them and all their work they did. And just all the kids here have just done a fantastic job.
This band has just always meant a lot to me and a lot to our community because I feel like pride is something we've always led with here and having Brooke Pride. And I feel like it allows us to be such an important part of the school because we're always everywhere you look and we're always cheering on all the sports and getting to make success in our own. So it's always been an amazing program to be with throughout all 4 years of my high school.
Okay, perfect. That's good then.
All right, we are going to take a timeout now, but Don, you know who's in the house now?
Who's in the house?
Scott Campbell.
He's
got
I
the
see him.
grills. If you need burgers, you need dogs cooked up, he's got the grills over at M&M Hardware. Just check them out. If you need some grilling goods for the summer, M&M Hardware is the place to be. Scott, thank you for being here. We appreciate the support. We're back with more right after this.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
With everything from excavators and skid steers with attachments to floor sanders and carpet cleaners, Tricor has over 300 rental items that you need to complete your project. They also sell a full assortment of top-of-the-line hand and power tools, abrasives, fasteners, and many other items to suit your industrial needs. Need something delivered? Tricor also delivers. Located a quarter-mile north of Route 70, exit 208 in Morristown, Ohio. No job is too big or small. We have the tools you need.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from AJ Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call AJ Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
Great philosopher Socrates once said, "To find yourself, think for yourself." Great philosopher Arby's once said, "Here's some Greek euros, 2 for $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
IBEW 246. Trained to electrify.
And welcome back to Sports Friday on the Go, the Media Days edition. And they are the Brook Bruins. Swear to the bear.
They're the ones,
swear to the bear.
They're wearing the green and gold.
They're wearing the green and gold. They're ready to go. And we can't thank our sponsors enough. Powers Defense Tactics. Powers Defense Tactics, where gun sales meet expert training. West Virginia Northern Community College. Fall semester starts August 25th at West Virginia Northern Community College. Choose from programs in healthcare, business, and the trades. Register now and take the next step forward. Lesnar Group, your trusted team for accounting, insurance, and financial solutions. CA House Music. Come to CA House Music and play music for life. Don?
All right, we're back with the Brook Bruins and head football coach Frank Sassini. And looking at this year's team, your thoughts on what you can hang your hat on. What do you know right now that we're going to be able to do this well? And then secondly, then what would a major concern be or a question?
Well, we want to see what we're going to do up front, so we're happy with what we're seeing in the trenches. I know we've been working a little bit in June, and some pieces have been moving back and forth, but I think that's where our strength could be, is up front, offensively, defensively. And, we still have a skill set that can blend in there. So, without saying too much, I know that, we got stronger and we're happy with what we've seen in June. And, we think it could be up front.
Introduce us to the young man beside you.
So I asked for Connor Ray to come up here. I want him to block out the sun, so to speak. Al Davis used to say with some of the linemen. But, he's a large part of what we're going to do up front.
Well, he said the only reason he's sitting there is because he's the best-looking guy out of the rest of these guys.
That's right, yeah.
That's debatable, right? I agree with it, though.
My man's confidence. I love the confidence.
We got Ethan Fisher here. He's one of the guys that might give him some competition.
There you go. So, what do you bring to the table as a football player?
Yeah.
So, a main part of what I do is, I play offensive line. So, Ty, he don't get hit if I do my job. And that's all I want to do. I want to keep him safe.
We don't want Ty hit. We don't want Ty tied up in knots.
I agree with that.
Now, tell us about the rest of your offensive line. Who are the guys that you're going to line up with? You're going to look at, go, all right, fellas, let's go get it done. It's on us to win this game because we know you win the game in the trenches.
That's right, yeah. I think we have a really solid offensive line this year. So I play left guard. Our other guard's right here. That's Jude. Our center and left tackle and our right tackle are all going to be sophomores this year. Real young group, but they're a solid group of guys that can get the job done.
Are they getting it done in the weight room? I mean, what these younger guys? I mean, older guys got to lead by example.
Yes. So in earlier years, I've noticed that it was kind of a bad culture in the weight room, but ever since he came, end of junior, start of senior year, we're coming in, the weight room culture has gotten exponentially blown up. Like, you see Marcus here. I mean,
he's gotten a lot stronger. Yeah. What you're trying to say?
I mean, look at him.
You look at him. I don't want to look at him.
He's a beast. All right, here's a question for you. Coach touched on it when he was playing back in '87, being part of those teams. And he'd say, you'd hear that fight song, and that would get him ready to go on a Friday night. You've been through it, and what is it about Friday night? And what do you like? Do you get nervous still? Do you get anxious? Where are you at on a Friday night when you're starting to hear that fight song?
I mean, of course I'm nervous. I mean, I've been playing football for a long time, and I get nervous before every game. But there's something about when you hear that song, and it gets you going. You want to hit, you want to play, and you want to win. And that's what's most important about it.
Well, let's take a look at this year's schedule, see who you'll be hitting and hoping to win against. And we've got the game of the week right off the bat. It's Beaver Local at Brook. And then we've got the game with Weir High as well later on in the year. And I think the John Marshall game might end up being a TV game as well. So, Coach, let's break down this schedule.
Well, you see in the first part of it, we have a extreme challenge here with Beaver Local and the physicality that Coach McKenzie brings to the table. And, we have Lindsley coming on. I don't know when the last time that actually happened with Brook High School. But if you look in the middle there, you'll see a lot of Buckeye teams because we're now a Buckeye 8 school. We're actually the only West Virginia school that's in the Buckeye 8. So
explain that. How did that come about?
Well, that was prior to me. So I think the idea was to capture the rivalries across the river so we can get, a better, atmosphere for games. But at the same time, as long as that enrollment is comparable to the class that's in West Virginia, that it marries so that the playoff points come into play.
Well, you hit the nail on the head because West Virginia's gone from 3 classes to 4. So there's a class 4A. Yep. You guys are in class AAA, so you're playing pretty much AAA teams then.
Right. So if you look at some of the enrollments, a lot of these schools, the Buckeye 8 schools, hit around AAA, so that's ideal for us. And then that Lincoln game's the 40th anniversary of the 1985 championship team. And then you can see there we got Frankfurt, who won a state title last year, will be coming in. That's our homecoming game. And then we finish up with 3 West Virginia schools. And I believe, you mentioned, John Marshall, Elkins, and obviously Weir High on Halloween night.
Coach, how much does that help you being in the Buckeye 8 now in terms of scheduling? Because I know we've heard it from other coaches. They have a TBA here, a TBA there. It's not the easiest thing to schedule these days because some people are looking to maybe avoid some teams and maybe looking to take advantage of some teams. So how does that benefit you?
Well, it's nice when you can play some close games, but at the same time, if you look at our class, a large part of the grouping is below down by the state border. So we can have a 4-hour playoff trip. So it's good sometimes to get out there and learn how to travel a little bit. Sometimes you can go out there and see what it's like and see what the landscape is with the competition level in our class in the state of West Virginia. So, but you want to try to stay local as best you can, but at the same time, there's a balance there. You want to try to go out and play someone maybe out in Eastern Panhandle or, someone in the Morgantown area that you can go out and challenge yourself and see where you really sit in the state.
The Indian Creek game, I love Brook Indian Creek.
That's a great game.
That's always a good matchup.
Yep.
And that goes back to, you'll probably remember when Brook won a state title. And he lost 1 game.
In 1985.
And it was to Wintersville.
Actually, he lost 2.
Oh, but Wintersville.
They lost Parkersburg and then the Wintersville game.
And the Wintersville folks went and had shirts that said West Virginia State champs. So these guys might not know anything about that.
No, they don't.
History.
That was before all of us.
But Don's trying to stir up some
I do remember
hate
as a
for
kid.
the game.
But that's part of that Indian Creek Brook. I always think back to
Wintersville High School. And then, I remember Mingo High School, how dominant. So, without a doubt. And that's one of the cool things when you get into these local rivalries that you can call on these stories and, the adults can reflect on what had happened and why, and then maybe translate it down to these guys so they can understand a little bit of what's going on in that game.
Well, hey, it's great talking to you, my friend. Glad you guys can make it. We're going to keep an eye on you guys. Heck, first game's on TV. Can't do it better than that as far as keeping an eye on you. Go ahead,
Don,
Bill.
you know what? Rorick Financial, sky's the limit at Rorick Financial. Make your dreams a reality with a financial plan. IBEW, Local Union 246, trained to electrify. You know the Bruins are going to have some electrifying plays this year as well. D&J Sales and Service, your local family-owned and operated new and used farm equipment dealer in Cadiz, Ohio. Rumor Loudon, big enough to get the job done, small enough to care. 3 offices, Moundsville, St. Clairsville, and Barnesville. And A.J. Gray Windows and Doors, proudly celebrating 75 years in business. A.J. Gray offers Previa Windows and Doors in Ohio and West Virginia. We're back with more right after this.
We're next.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
Hi, I'm Joe from Arisich Heating and Cooling. It could be a hot one this summer. It's my job to keep you cool and comfortable on these hot summer nights.
Escape the summer heat with a new Trane air conditioning system. Financing available on a Trane air conditioner and furnace. Call to set up an appointment.
Staying cool in the valley is a cinch with Arisich. Call us today.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas & Bordas, we understand that car wrecks can be traumatizing in many ways. Medical bills pile up. You may be without a car. You don't know how to deal with the insurance company. We can help. Our goal is to make the process easier so you can focus on your health while we focus on your case. If you need help after a car wreck, give us a call. It would be our privilege to speak with you.
Bordas & Bordas, fighting
for justice.
So, what do you think?
It is amazing how smoothly and quickly you get it to go up and down every single time.
I know, right? Wait a minute. You are talking about me, aren't you?
The garage door!
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Offering the highest quality garage doors and openers combined with expert installation and services. A superior garage door and opener installation is just a call away. C&R Garage Doors, a Clopay and LiftMaster authorized dealer.
Seven Ranges Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest menu in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
At Value Leader Pharmacy, we've made getting your prescriptions easier than ever. Now, with the only drive-through in Wintersville, you can pick up your medications without leaving the comfort of your car. Plus, enjoy our wide selection of over-the-counter products and services, fast, friendly, and right next door.
Are you in need of compliance packaging or a quick consultation? Our pharmacists are always here for you, ready to help you with personalized care. Visit us today at Value Leader Pharmacy. Your pharmacy, your way.
There's a Vermeer 504R Series baler for every size of hay operation. Are you a part-time hay producer looking for a baler with minimal setup? Go with the 504R Classic baler. Or maybe you're a high-output operator looking for the latest technology. It'll be the 504R Premium baler for you. If you're somewhere in between, that's where the 504R Signature baler comes in. Each one comes with a Vermeer 3-year pickup warranty.
See your local dealer. D&J Sales and Service 8 miles west of Cat is on State Route 22.
News 9 and Skyview 9 take you everywhere.
The Weir Red Riders are in the house, and Sports Friday on the Go Media Days. Bill Phillips along with the Nacho Man Don Sloan, and we are thrilled to have the sponsors that we have for tonight's program. Tricor Industrial, over 300 rental items, hand tools, power tools, and more. Tricor Industrial in Morristown, Ohio. Dan Stevens, State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact your local agent, Dan Stevens, for auto, home, and life insurance today. C&R Garage Doors. Have the best team when it comes to garage doors, needs, and services. Call C&R Garage Doors, the real MVP. And we really need this one. Aerosich Heating and Cooling. Tackle the heat with Aerosich Heating and Cooling. Get that AC going. We need that. Follinsby Pharmacy, Value Leader Pharmacy, where health and convenience meet. Don Sloan. We are back to it with the Weir Red Riders, and we have a
legend.
Absolutely,
a legend.
Absolutely.
Quincy Wilson, Weir High legend, WVU legend. I can still see him leaping
leaping
over that dude from the Miami Hurricanes.
Hey, easy
well,
on the Hurricanes.
I had to diss you on that, but
yeah, I know.
Quincy Wilson, now the head coach at his alma mater, Weir High. How's it feel, Coach?
It feels great.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, and I'll tell you what.
The
one play that I was happy to see someone leap over a Hurricane defender was that play.
I appreciate that.
I'll tell you what, we go back a long way covering Quincy.
Yep.
I mean, go all the way back to the start, and you know, I'm sure your guys are probably like, you got to hear about Coach again. But I mean, it is what it is. I remember a true story when I saw you in Cincinnati coming to cover the Steelers in Cincinnati. I walked in the locker room. I see Quincy, we have a big hug, and all of a sudden, all the guys in the locker room were going, why is Quincy hugging this guy from Pittsburgh? What's going on? And he was like, he's my guy. We're good. And it's been a pleasure covering you as a player on all the levels. But now getting an opportunity to see what you could do with coaching, very excited to see what's going to happen with you and the Red Riders.
Well, we're definitely excited. And first of all, I want to thank you guys. This is amazing. I've been watching since you guys started up at the Highlands, and the things you guys do for the Valley, it's amazing. So kudos to you guys, and we're just excited. You know, our guys, we've been at it for 3 weeks now, and we're wrapping up one phase and about to go into the second phase, which is our strength and conditioning.
Well, introduce the guys you have with you.
All right, we got Dante Masters, who's a receiver, DB. Got my man Hunter Antal, lineman, and also scored 1,400 on his SAT.
Let's go. Outstanding.
Which one? SAT.
That's the one I took.
He studied with Coach Wilson. Just throwing that out there. Ben Bryan, a heck of a wrestler and a DN for us. We'll get on this side. my man Jackson, and then Daniel Highland right there.
There you go. Fellas, welcome. And 14, I mean, I took the SAT back in the day. I may have fallen asleep in the reading comprehension beginning of we had a football game. I'm sitting there all of a sudden. So congratulations, because my score didn't quite match up to that one, Don.
Yeah, but I took mine twice and still didn't get half of that. So.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's outstanding. That's outstanding.
And one thing, you could definitely tell these guys about the glory days of Weir High football.
Yeah.
Winning that state title against DuPont down on the island. And the team, you were the star. You were the main man. But that was a team. That was a very deep, talented football team. Offensively, defensively, and the lines were awesome.
Yeah, and we a lot like how we're coming into this year. Our sophomore year, we were 1-9. We had a lot of expectation, but we just had injuries and just didn't get to go on. But that next year, we go down there and lose to Bluefield. And our senior year, we were state champions. So
hey, we televised that game.
We sure did.
Oh, there you go. That I don't even think that's HD.
That's the DuPont. That's the DuPont game.
That's not AI too. I was that fast back in the day.
There we go.
There we go. There you go.
No, how about that balance right there? How about the balance?
Some
Some strong ankles, Coach.
Make
that
sure
one ankle
you
was
guys
like,
are paying attention here. Oh, nice little lead block there.
Hey, you young guys,
I'll tell you what.
That's grass. I know these kids don't know what that means.
Don,
but
that's old Jimmy Carey Stadium.
We shot a lot of these games down on the field.
Well, we did.
We did a pretty good job.
Well, I don't know what we have here, but it is WVU stuff, so let's take a look.
Okay, there we go.
There you go, Q.
There you go, stop and start. Rutgers, we always beat the heck out of them, so, good highlights there.
I think that was Syracuse.
No, that was Rutgers.
Was it Rutgers?
Yeah, it was Rutgers.
Oh, I remember this one. Holy cutback.
That was Coolidge, I think.
Clear across the field on that one.
There's my man Wiz, JR.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Wiz.
In New York, nobody beats the Wiz.
Well, Jimmy Carey Stadium, and man, you guys played
some great memories in that place.
Muddy games there.
Oh my goodness, that was great times. And again, as a Steeler, we played there. In middle school, you played there. That was. And now we have a beautiful facility up there on the top of the hill, so it's pretty exciting.
And it's going by the same name.
Yes.
And what we're looking to do is create new tradition, and not new tradition, but add on to the tradition because there's great tradition at Weir High. These ingredients that you have behind you and some of the other guys that you've been working with for the past 3 weeks, what is it about them that you go, all right, we got something, we're ready to go?
I think they're buying in. I think they're trusting. I asked them, trust us. We're going to put you in the right positions for success. We're going to put you, where you need to be. So, and they're doing that. And I told them it's a daily process. And where we started from day one to where we finished, today, it's leaps and bounds, and that's what gives you excitement. Like, okay, all right, now like I said, as we transition to the next phase, let's keep on building towards August.
When did you know you wanted to coach?
Man, I say my second year at West Virginia.
Okay.
I got a chance to come back. I was in sales for 3 years and loved it. Got to set your own schedule, wake up when you wanted to wake up. Kind of those deals, and really enjoyed it. And then I got an opportunity to get on with Dana and those guys in 2012, in the first year of the Big 12 and all that stuff. And then I was in operations, and I just realized the effect that the coaches had. Now, I was a part of the team, but, I was just one phase. But the coaching, the recruiting, sitting in people's living rooms, that really excited me about that.
How's Coach doing?
He's doing a great job. I feel like he's changing the culture, and it's just a new mindset this year.
Does it mean a lot to you that, hey, he's in the same shoes I was at this school, and what he did and his teammates did shows you that it can be done?
Yeah, for sure.
We are looking forward to seeing you guys on the field. We're getting ready to take a quick break here in about 30 seconds. So as we get ready to do that, Don, we've got to do some business.
Do a couple.
Got to do some business. Yep. Got to do some business. And then we'll be back talking with the Red Riders. And we have, let's see, Goldberg, Persky, and White. Goldberg, Persky, and White, pioneers in asbestos litigation. Smith Oil. Download the Smith app today. Smith Oil gets you where you're going. JK Auto Glass. Experience for yourself why the difference is clear with JK Auto Glass. And Seven Ranges Entertainment, where we are right now, that's the Goat House. Stop by, get some great food here at Seven Ranges Entertainment. And WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center, of course, proud sponsor, especially when the Red Riders are on. WVU Medicine, Weirton Medical Center. We're back right after this.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Once widely used, asbestos has been known to cause lung cancer and mesothelioma. Asbestos manufacturers knowingly hid this truth, and today, many are suffering because of that deception. For over 40 years, Goldberg, Persky & White has fought to protect the rights of hardworking men and women from companies who knowingly place profits over health. At Goldberg, Persky & White, corporate deception has legal consequences. Accountability starts here. Contact GPW today for a free consultation.
JK Auto Glass is your place for professional auto glass repair or replacement. Our technicians can also recalibrate your forward-facing camera. We're locally owned in Mingo Junction, which means you're taken care of by real people who know your name. We'll even pick up your vehicle and return it to you after your repairs. It couldn't be easier.
For all your glass needs, call JK Auto Glass, where you'll always talk to a live agent, where the difference is clear.
Happy 4th of July from Powers Defensive Tactics. Your one-stop shop for everything firearms will be closed on the 4th, but come and see us when we reopen, because as a thank you to our customers and our nation, we'll pay sales tax on all sales on the 5th and 6th. We're a Class 3 dealer offering suppressors and free West Virginia handgun transfers. We also buy, sell, trade, and consign used firearms. So come visit Powers Defensive Tactics, your gun and training headquarters, located in Steubenville.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
And welcome back to Seven Rangers Entertainment in Steubenville. And tonight it is Sports Friday on the go, a Friday night of high school football. It's media days. We are talking with the Weir Red Riders. And we want to thank our sponsors, the Highlands Sports Complex. Highlands Sports Complex, Wheeling's destination for sports. Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice. Chick-fil-A, elevates your summer gatherings with Chick-fil-A at the Highlands. McAdoo Towing and Crane. McAdoo Towing, our business is picking up. Edgar Snyder Associates, Edgar Snyder, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. Don?
And it's time to bring in the CA House Music Band. Time to strike up the band. We're joined by the Weir High band director, Gavin Schaefer.
Don, before we move along, I would like to thank the cloud for moving in and giving us a reprieve from the sun, which has been beating down on us for 3 hours now. So what song would we have for that, for the cloud taking over and knocking the sun out, blocking it for just a little bit?
I got lots of songs for bringing the sun out, but not taking it away.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's an old Willie Nelson song on Cloudy Day, I think. But anyway, you can tell, like a football game, the band takes over the stadium at halftime. Oh, yeah. The band director took over our set. We got the Weir High band uniform there. We got this hat with a big plume on it. Anyhow, talk about it, Q. You've been around football your entire life. What can a good band do for the energy, the excitement of the fans and your team and the whole atmosphere?
Well, it sets the tone. They're out there, you know, the fight song, the warm up. I remember the drums, and you're going in, so you kind of, those are the kind of things you remember. As you say, as my senior year, we're going in there, and it was exciting. And I've got a chance to work with this young man, through the last couple of months, and we've already been talking about ideas. What about this? What about that? So that's awesome that we're open to the experience. How can we make this experience? How can we make this? I hate to say bring the pride back, but how do we even go to the next level with our school pride and adding numbers to not just football, but to the band as well?
And Gavin, talk about that synergy between the football team and the band.
Right. I think Coach Wilson brings a lot of energy to the team. These guys, they just work great together. And I really want to match that kind of energy and bring that. We've been talking about, of course, like what songs we're going to play when. Using the right ditty at the right time can really amp everything up.
What can folks say? Bill, it's your question every time. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I want to know what's going on at halftime because I like the halftime show. We go to a lot of games, and now the thing is we have Sports Friday on the go, so we can drop in and take a look from our digital content center. So, can you give us a sneak peek as to what we may hear from the Red Rider Marching Band?
Right. So we're going to be doing a green dot Green Day show for the halftime
Green
this
Day,
year.
solid. All right.
To get the set list, you just got to come and listen to us. We're probably going to be going with an alternate uniform. We're thinking about doing black shirts with red ties, kind of match the Green Day look. We're saving up money for these uniforms that we got in front of us right now. So that's our big thing right now.
Those are sharp. So a fundraiser or anything going on? Because here's your chance. If you have a fundraiser, tell everybody about it. Let's get that money rolling in. If you're going to support the Weir High marching band, sell them, Coach.
So we got a yard sale going on 544 Locust Street in Weirden.
You want
this
Vanna
weekend.
White? Let Bill Vanna White.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
And lots of other fundraisers coming this season. Lots of tag days, things like that. Just getting out in the community, showing them what we're going to be using the money for, and hoping to get it.
And the community support is always big. That's what you're looking for: the support of the community to help fund.
I could be in the van.
These new awesome uniforms.
Right.
As far as the numbers, how are your numbers, and how's everything going with the program?
We got about 30 kids this year. I want to say 7 seniors and 4 freshmen. So we'll have a lot more going out than we had come in this year, but we're hoping to just increase those numbers. There's, of course, been a lot of turnover in the band directors at Weir, both at the middle school and high school. So as everything gets solidified there, we're hoping to see that increase up to 60 plus.
Do you have any special events other than games? I know there's always parades, Christmas time, things like that. Varsity shows. What do you have scheduled as you look down the road into the school year?
Right. Of course, we have the home games and parades. Always excited to cheer on the football team.
Playoff games this year too, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Absolutely.
No pressure. No pressure.
Hey,
we're ready to roll.
Pressure's good, right?
That's right.
We got a couple of competitions. We're going to the Oil and Gas Festival as well as the Mountain State Forest Festival. Of course, the OVAC Showcase of Bands, University Showcase of Bands. And, of course, our last home game of the year, our seniors always put on their own show, so come out and see us for that.
All right.
A busy year ahead, Don.
And that beautiful stadium. Back in the day,
absolutely.
Quincy and the guys, the old Jimmy Carey Stadium, that thing would be chewed up between the hash marks, man, with all that power running game. The guys got there marching in the mud. You don't have to worry about that now. You got the turf. Just how about that beautiful setting with the new stadium?
Oh, it's so nice to march in there. Of course, marching on the grass, you always have bumps and gopher holes and whatever else is heading in there. And turf, it's predictable. They can learn their spots really well. And, of course, the team plays great.
Yeah, some great sunsets in that stadium, too.
Without a doubt.
The sun goes down, it's beautiful.
And finally, if a couple seniors or anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Oh, let me think who we got seniors this year. We got Charlie Wright. We got Tegan Garcia. Caden.
That's all right. We put you on the spot. That's okay.
Madonna only used one name, so.
We got Ash. Lots of great seniors this year.
All right. Sounds good. Looking forward to it, and best of luck with you and your season. And that's it, man. Football and band got to work together. Got to make that crazy, wild home field advantage.
Definitely.
We'll be back with more football, and Bill's going to try to steal this hat with the plume.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to hold him off of it.
All right. We'll be back right after this.
McAdoo's West in Dallas Pike is now open and ready to serve you 24/7. From flatbeds, light-duty and heavy-duty tow trucks to rotator wreckers, specialty trailers, and 40 to 300-ton cranes, we have the tools for any job. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
Tired of paying full price at the pump? With Smith Oil's mobile app, you get rewarded every time you fuel up, get exclusive rewards, and save money all in one place. It's not just about gas. There are even rewards for drinks and more inside the store. Saving money has never been so easy or rewarding. Download the Smith Oil app today and start earning rewards that fuel your journey. Smith Oil, fuel up, save more, smile bigger.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
With everything from excavators and skid steers with attachments to floor sanders and carpet cleaners,
Tricor has over 300 rental items that you need to complete your project. They also sell a full assortment of top-of-the-line hand and power tools, abrasives, fasteners, and many other items to suit your industrial needs. Need something delivered? Tricor also delivers. Located a quarter mile north of Route 70, exit 208 in Morristown, Ohio. No job is too big or small. We have the tools you need.
Family owned and operated in the tri-state area since 1965, McAdoo's West is now open in Dallas Pike. With 24/7 service and fast response times, we'll keep your vehicles and projects rolling on schedule, no matter the size. McAdoo's Towing and Crane. Our business is picking up.
And welcome back to Sports Friday on the Go from Seven Ranges Entertainment. It is media days for high school football, and we want to thank our sponsors.
On a perfect summer night. Look at that.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
That's
now
Ohio
when the
weather.
cloud came up. I was waiting that for 3 hours. So, but it makes a big difference. Presley Hearing Center. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is health care. Team Ford, Team Automotive, where you always have home field advantage. WVU Medicine Black Lung Clinic. The Black Lung Clinic at Reynolds Memorial Hospital offers a one-stop clinic for evaluation of black lung disease and other occupational lung diseases. Ohio Valley Honda. Ohio Valley Honda, great cars, great service, great people. WVU Medicine, Reynolds Memorial Hospital. WVU Medicine, 175 years of service, providing quality care close to home. Don?
Well, let me tell you, when it's been hot like it was this evening, you want to talk about air conditioning. So you want to ask Rumor Loudon.
Absolutely.
And they're big enough to get the job done, small enough to take care. 3 offices, Moundsville, St. Clairsville, and Barnesville. And also Airsuch Heating and Cooling over in Fallensby. And tackle the heat with Airsuch Heating and Cooling. This is the guy that nobody could tackle.
I'm back in the day.
I tell you what, it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that I saw every home game and a good majority of the road games they played, even the playoff game down in Bluefield. And it's Quincy Wilson. When you think Weir High football, you think Quincy Wilson. But even before, there are Weir High sports. There's such a deep, rich history at Weir High.
And Hunter, you guys, they get to walk in that every day. They see our state champions, our all state, not just our men and our women, and all sports. So we are 8-time state champion. Looking to add to that. We've been OVAC champions a bunch. So we just want to continue the tradition and the standard that's already been set.
Hunter, what's that like, having a standard that this is what we have to shoot for? This is the expectation. And some schools don't have expectations. They just, okay, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it goes well. You guys have the expectation of we've got to make deep playoff runs and challenge for state championships. Is it pressure? Is it a privilege to have that pressure?
It's a privilege to have it. You just got to come out every day knowing what you got to do to shoot for that level.
All right. And the guys behind you, your classmates, your teammates, what is this group going to do that's going to be special? I mean, Coach can talk about you all day long. We can ask him all the questions about the team, but it's about what you guys do together. He can give you the X's and O's, but you guys have to execute. You guys have to get it done. Is this the group that you're looking at going, yeah, we've got a big season ahead of us. We just have to put in the work.
We've been able to come together as a team for the last 4 years. We've lost a lot of people from our grade, but we're just coming together more and more every day and getting ready.
How exciting is it to have this ready to go? I mean, kickoff's not that far away.
August 28th.
He's got. See, he didn't have to ask me.
Train them well, baby. Train them well.
He has it. Here we go. Looking at some highlights from last season.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And what do you expect, Quincy, this team to do well offensively?
Well, I think with us, it's kind of we got to keep it simple. It's the NFL approach. We may run zone 5 different ways. I want them to line up and know exactly what they're doing. And then defense, I told them I want attitude. Even if you don't know the call, you can still be ferocious and physical and just go play football. So simple. Simple. And as we go, we're a young team, obviously. As we grow, week 3, week 4, week 5, kind of adding different nuances and things for the kids, to keep those other teams guessing.
How critical is it for them to be physical?
It's everything. It's football. What other sport do you get to go hit somebody as hard as you can, between the whistles?
And you don't get in trouble for it.
Yeah, and if you don't get in trouble. We had a 7-on-7 yesterday, and I told her I grabbed one of our line. I think it was Daniel, and I said, "Hey, man, you can grab him the first 5 yards, And then the next play, you go after him." So that's the fun part, to see, to talk to football, and you see them, the light ball go off in their head.
when you come back to your alma mater, your hometown, to be the head football coach, I think when it comes to picking a staff and finding guys to help you, that kind of makes it easier because you got guys that are around that and you know their work ethic and their passion.
Yeah, and it's high school, so we got to realize most of our guys don't have other jobs or they're teaching and all that stuff. So you try to plan ahead as much as possible. Hey, this is when we're going to be practicing. This is when we're going to be doing workouts, so everyone can kind of work the schedule. Because you would hate to, like you say, miss out on a great guy who just had a baby. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do that. So we've been fortunate. We have a great staff, and I'm just excited for them to pour into our kids.
What's been your biggest challenge so far? Is it the organizational side of it, where before I'm going and playing, I need to learn the playbook. Now I'm responsible for everybody on the team, making sure they're everywhere they're supposed to be.
I won't say the challenge. I think the biggest thing, the fulfilling thing, is just getting to know these kids.
Yeah.
I was in the high school. They got to see me at lunch. They got to see me walk in the halls, and they got to see me at gym. I went to baseball. I went to volleyball. I went to everything. I wanted to be endured, not just to football, just to the whole community. That hey, there's Coach Wilson. There's Coach Wilson. So that was important to me. That obviously they've seen the highlights. They see they see the pictures. They see all that stuff. But who actually is that guy? And I wanted them to have a great representation of me when it comes to that kind of stuff.
And introducing you, making the announcement at the basketball game, I think that was big.
That was awesome.
Get everything out
that
there.
Was awesome.
Now, let me touch on this too, because We're Madonna has a good football tradition. They've won state football titles and so forth. Due to low numbers, not able to have a team this year. Yeah. Now, those guys are welcome to come to play where
it's
you're
unfortunate. I was actually a junior Don. I went to St. Paul's, and I played junior Dons for 2 years, so I get it. And it's unfortunate, but like I tell everybody, the next opportunity is coming for you, and who's not to say that that's even better. And I think these families, they got to make the best decision for themselves, which I know they will. And obviously, we're going to be we want our program to sell ourselves. I'm never going to stand on a soapbox and say, hey, come here. I just want people to say, hey, I want you to play for that guy. I want you, I trust that he's going to take care of my son.
But they can stay at Madonna and play with you because they don't have football.
Yep, as long as the sport does not offer it. So obviously,
let's take a look at the schedule real quick.
There we go. Here we go.
We take a look at the schedule. A couple of games that you'll see on our networks. Oakland, Weir High to start the season off on the 28th. It doesn't get any better than that. And then Brook at the end of October, Halloween night. Brook and Weir, plenty of costumes going on. And, Coach, I want to ask you a question. I think, and maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, would it mean more to you to see these young men achieve than it did for you to win that state title? If you could, all of a sudden, you're standing there with a championship, and they're the ones holding it up.
Yeah, because obviously what they went through last year, and obviously this year we're honoring our 2005 state championship team this year, the 20th anniversary of that. So some great legends that will be coming home this year. So, but like I said, they're already seeing the difference, and that was the whole point. And again, it's not about wins and losses. It's about the grades. It's about the how we are in the community, how we are in school, and we're just excited to represent Weir High.
Absolutely.
And best of luck.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Absolutely.
All right, Quincy, thank you.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
At WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center, our ER doors are always open. Emergency care at WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center means now care. It means every hour care, no exceptions. We are the only trauma-designated hospital in the Weirton, Steubenville area. We are always ready. You can always count on WVU Medicine Weirton Medical Center.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is celebrating our first year with our amazing customers. It's our 1-year anniversary sale. We are turning up the savings. Experience the next level of customer service and our largest discounts to date on our huge selection of vehicles. The deals have never been better. Thinking of trading in? As always, we pay top dollar for your trade. Don't miss RC Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram's 1-year anniversary sale, where our only focus is you.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
If you're a former or active coal miner who's worked or is currently working in an environment exposing you to potential breathing hazards, schedule your test for the Black Lung Clinic at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital today. Call 304-843-3307 to stop black lung from stealing your time.
Seven Rangers Entertainment and the Good House Sports Bar bring you the hottest venue in the Ohio Valley, along with the best ribs around. Stop in for all the action on NFL Sunday Ticket, along with some great pizza and wings. While you're here, visit the Valley's largest arcade with over 150 games, 12 lanes of bowling, 8 lanes of axe throwing, 9 holes of mini golf, and a backyard area. Book your next party or event now at 100 Mall Drive in Steubenville.
Hi, I'm Joe from Arisich Heating and Cooling. It could be a hot one this summer. It's my job to keep you cool and comfortable on these hot summer nights.
Escape the summer heat with the new Trane air conditioning system. Financing available on a Trane air conditioner and furnace. Call to set up an appointment.
Staying cool in the valley is a cinch with Arisich. Call us today.
Attention all active and former coal miners. If you worked or are currently working in an environment that exposes you to potential breathing hazards, a screening for respiratory health problems is recommended. Call WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital at 304-843-3307 to schedule a screening today.
Reward your curiosity with News 9 and the content you crave.
Previously on MasterChef Dynamic Duos.
Welcome, guys. This is a season of surprises.
Let's go! We're back. The eliminated duos return for a second chance for a pair of white aprons. A vegan fish and chips.
Yeah, you heard me.
It's hard to believe that's not fish in there.
These aprons go to Darcy and Courtney.
The dish that we made is called chiles en nogada.
It's good. Congratulations. Asu and Javier.
I feel like my heart is gonna explode.
We made shrimp and grits.
The dish is very, very successful.
Adam and Joel.
We made a Berber spiced lamb lollipop.
Lambs cooked beautifully. The final white aprons goes to Jessica and Jessica. We got an apron. We got an apron. Tonight, the competition officially kicks off.
We gotta prove that we're not a one-trick pony, okay?
As the top 12 duos compete together for the first time.
It's gonna get spicy over here.
And try to impress with their best dinner party dish.
Woo! There ain't no party like a pasta party. Oh. Medic!
Someone just screamed medic.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid.
That's a dinner party disaster.